Jerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul Dragon Cougar's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go.
Welcome into the Cam and Strick Podcast, episode number
363, baby. Yoink, let's go.
presented by Stiefel, baby.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. A lot of shit going down. Lot of shit going down. I did my research. A lot of stuff going down. We usually do this about 2 hours before this.
Waiting for you.
Waiting for goddamn Andy. He had meetings all day. Cam, I got meetings. Just I'll give you a time, blah, blah, blah. So I had to go kill time. I had to do my research. A lot of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the Stella, our toys right here, baby. Let's go.
And I was also supposed to do
Our toys.
I was supposed to record something with Kipper, I believe, and that got pushed back because Mac David signed.
Who?
Mac David.
Mac David.
You know him?
Wow, what a good human being he is.
All right, here's the deal with McDavid.
Here's the
2-year
deal.
deal. And
Just like you called.
yes. Said he was going to sign
So
it.
you
People
know.
were saying he wasn't going to sign it. Said it was going to be a short-term deal, take less money. It
free.
wasn't going to be the most money.
You're right.
I mean, how many times we talk about that? Because see,
Predicted it.
this is a situation where he's saying to the organization, you have 3 years, this year and the next 2, to build a winning team around me. Now, they've gotten to the final the last couple of years, but we all know they have some serious holes.
No doubt.
And with his ability and with the ability of Leon Draisaitl, like those two, the two-headed monster, are capable on their own of taking a team to the Stanley Cup final. That's how good they are, okay? And it's worked out for them the last couple of years, but they haven't been able to get past Florida, haven't been able to win. So now I think you look at it and you say, I'm going to take far less money than what I should get in the open market, and this gives you a chance. Now, the big question is, how does this or does this work in the favor of Edmonton, or is this going to hurt Edmonton in terms of getting free agents? They're going to have to build these players via trade, because if I'm a free agent and you're saying, hey, if I'm going to commit 5, 6, 7 years to Edmonton, I'm going to move my family to Edmonton for the next 5, 6 years, but number 97 isn't going to be there.
Oh, boy.
Am I signing with Edmonton as a free agent? Now, if you trade him, or trade for the player, maybe that's a little bit of a different story. If you're Jake Wallman and, you know,
7-7?
your career has just completely gone from wondering if you were going to be able to have a career to finally getting an opportunity and then taking advantage of it. Hey, listen, you're signing on the dotted line and you're going to take that money and that security. But again, if you're a free agent and you want to go sign in Edmonton, I'll tell you this, man, if I'm a good player and I want to win, then this is about whether or not McDavid's going to be there long term. And I give McDavid all the credit in the world, man.
So do I.
I really do.
Yeah.
Because this guy wants to win. It's all about winning.
Yep.
It's not all about the money. Kaprizov, it's all about the money.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that. To each their own.
No
Whatever
doubt.
you want. You
Yep.
want the money, go
Well,
get the
McDavid's
money.
made a lot more money than Kaprizov has at
Hey,
to this point,
to
too.
each
So,
their
and he's
own.
getting older as well. So, yeah.
To each their own. But if you look at the Florida Panthers, how'd they build this team? It starts with Barkov, right? Then it's Matthew Tkachuk,
Damn
and then
right.
it's Reinhart. And everybody takes less, right, than what they probably could get in the open market. And you can talk about tax-free stuff and all that.
But did they take
that leads
less
to
at the
it.
time? Do you think right after COVID? When did Barkov sign? Like, did he
He
really take
signed a
less?
couple-
'Cause-
I think
right?
he probably could have gotten more than $10 million per year.
okay.
And Reinhart could have certainly gotten more than what he got.
Could Matt,
I think Matthew probably could have gotten more
now
than
they
9.5.
could, but then it was just
Yeah,
different the
but
last
still,
3 years.
If you wanted the most money, you know, Matthew could have gotten $10 million a year or more than
Okay.
$10 million, you know, but he had to fall in under Barkov. And that's how you build a winner. You get everybody kind of falling in line, not worried about taking the most money and leaving some money available for management to go out there and, you know, hopefully build a Stanley Cup winner.
I'm sorry, Andy. There's breaking news that has nothing to do with hockey. It just popped up.
What happened?
Matthew McConaughey just died in a car accident.
You're kidding me.
Maddie, my dad's fucking texted me about this. Did it happen? Did fucking Matthew McConaughey fucking die in a car
I
accident?
just saw him in a commercial
What the
last
hell?
night during
Like,
the
he's one of my
game.
number one.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Ay. This is a big time deal, dude. He was doing all kinds of different stuff. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that.
You just did.
I know, but this is a big
And
ass
in our picture that we took prior to the, it's so interesting you say that, because in our picture we just took, I did kind of like a horns down type
Oh,
thing,
no.
and I was thinking of Matthew
I know,
McConaughey
I just saw
when I did the picture.
All right, let's just,
You better.
Sorry, no.
Cam sources.
Oh my God!
I hope you're
my
wrong.
dad, don't fuck with me.
I hope you're wrong.
Don't, because my dad got a couple of times too. Because now he's on social media, like, look what's going on. Don't get got.
Because everything's.
So this would be
AI
if this
and false.
isn't. Let me just let's see. God,
You got to go to a real
Jesus.
news.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Is it really?
Well, we're going to talk about Mark Sanchez. Just popped up. Let's look. This is live here. Let's see if it doesn't pop up quick. I don't know if did I just ruin our flow
I think you did.
talking about. Did I just ruin our flow talking about McDavid? I don't see anything. Oh my God.
Okay. See,
What do you, Maddie?
why would you say such a thing?
Oh my God.
Do not take that out.
No, don't. Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
I mean, you just rocked me.
I am
And
sorry.
this is minutes after I did the horns down.
Dude, you were
don't-
breaking down Connor McDavid so well.
Was
And-
I?
Yeah.
I thought.
no, no.
Am I not
That's
interesting
why
you?
I was texting him to get a verification.
Am I not
if he did
interesting
die.
enough?
And then I got the verification from Maddie, and that's why I went with it,
Verification.
that he died.
Maddie confirmed it.
Maddie, that he said that's what it's saying.
Okay. Well, let me. Can you go to like a major
What's it
news
say?
outlet?
It's-
Well, can you check
okay.
the AP,
We need to know.
the Associated
But if
Press?
he didn't, and people are going to listen to us like we're ridiculous.
there
So let's
video?
we'll go back to it. We'll,
Okay,
Maddie,
okay,
stay on
okay.
that, please, and thank you.
Yeah.
About
Because he
McDavid.
had a commercial with the guy from White Men Can't Jump. You know, that was on the.
Woody Harrelson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed
That's cool as
highlights
shit.
last night during the game too.
True Detective,
of
Woody Harrelson, one
the-
of the best seasons ever.
Woody
Season
Harrelson,
1.
yeah.
True Detective is badass. Check that
They
mug
showed
out.
highlights. And I didn't know this is going to be an Olympic sport, but I have a new favorite sport.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Women's flag football. They
Oh.
were showing highlights. Cam,
Do
some of
they
these-
have the outfits on that I think they do?
No, this is not the
Okay. Never
lingerie
mind.
bowl.
I didn't even. no, I shouldn't.
You're thinking
have,
it's the lingerie
I
bowl.
shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that because it doesn't matter.
But I mean, the play calling, the execution, the way that they were, utilizing the short
Did you play in that
game.
league?
Could I? Or
Could you?
in the women's? Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
100%.
They're bigger than you.
Cam, you know I play both sides of
They're
the ball.
stronger than you.
I could play wide receiver, then turn
Do
around
they
and shut it down as a
have
safety.
their asses hanging out?
No,
I'm just asking.
no,
I'm just
that's
asking.
not this type of league. But
Can't I ask?
But USA is looking good though in the Olympics coming. I think it's a sport coming up in women's
Oh,
flag football.
I'll watch that, I guess.
I mean, they did a play. I think it was double Y banana 2X
Fucking
fly
Y banana
truck.
2X, baby. What's
Okay.
up? Did Matthew McConaughey die?
I don't know, dude. You ruined the whole
God,
show.
I fucked everything up. I'm sorry. I love
You
everybody.
ruined. I was in the flow too.
Hey, we got a good goddamn podcast going on. Listen, Twister and Chaser are going to talk forever. We let them go. They use, you got to understand, it's always like the nicknames of people, so it's kind of hard to keep track
No,
of what
they
they're.
just talked. We
They
just
just
let.
talk.
They just
let
talked.
them just listen.
You
to
may have
them.
heard some stories before. You may not have heard
I
some
don't
stories.
know.
But it's always great to have Twister in here. We
Well,
love
yeah.
seeing Twister.
And their
and
friendship.
It's unbelievable to have Chaser in
Yeah.
here with everything that he's going through, knowing what they mean to one another.
Twister does
how
more
much
for them.
Twister has been
Oh my
there for
God.
Chaser,
Yep.
what he means to Chaser. And on the flip side, what Chaser means to Twister, which is why he's been there for him since all of this went down, and really since
More
they
than
were
anybody.
teenagers. Just to get a sense of
Yeah.
that love for one another, man,
Yep.
was incredible to witness in person. Even though Chaser was mad that we didn't do the show in his studio.
Yeah, I know. He let us know. He let us know.
He,
And
well, you, I think, created
Excuse
the
me?
issue there. I think that
what
was.
did I do?
Well, I'm
No,
putting,
no. You fucked it up on
No,
a goddamn.
I know.
No.
I'm
You
putting,
fucked it up
I'm
on.
putting it on you
You
because of what you. I think you gave.
Chaser's very demanding. It's unbelievable.
Even when we were walking out, he
He's
was
like-
giving it to me,
He's just fucking giving. I'm like, it's all good. Everything's gonna work out. We love you.
and he's not joking.
He's not joking. So we had these two cats on for a long time, man, and we hope you guys appreciate it. And I'm sure you will. It might get a little confusing because some of it's so detailed and internal to where you don't know who they're talking
you
about,
know,
but you just gotta
Hopefully,
you
doing
know.
these type of things. Like, I don't look at Chaser when we're having these conversations as, okay, he's going through, so it's just, you're just having
He's
fun
still-
conversation.
Exactly.
And it gives him an opportunity to get everything that he's going through personally
Yep.
off his brain, talk hockey, shoot the shit, and just come
And it
in here
shows-
and relax for a little
It just
bit.
shows too. Twister knows more about what's going on in Chaser's body than I think Chaser does.
Oh my God. Dr.
Twister's-
Twist?
Listen, you look at Twister. He's crazy, man. He's been a wild man. He's got crazy stories.
Mhm.
He is a smart son of a bitch.
What did
He is
Chaser always
a
say?
smart
enough to run a bank, but dumb enough to rob the
it.
bank.
That's what he doesn't pretend. He doesn't act, but he knows every detail what's going on with Chaser, every fucking
Plasma
detail
levels.
to everything, and he adds everything up and he ties it together. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no.
Now, when we went out there a couple years ago, did he put Andy downtown Chinatown? Yeah, he did. Yeah. Did he scare Andy into an oblivion, probably aged him 10 years? Yes, he did. He will do crazy things. He put you downtown Chinatown, and you reacted not very well.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Like I showed. See, these are the times
You
where.
were freaked.
Well, tell the people what he did. And anybody would be freaked out. But thank God I went to
It's
Parkway
illegal.
North High
It's
School.
illegal. So I
I
don't
went
want
to
to
Parkway
do it.
North, and I've been
in
through it.
Creve Coeur?
Yeah,
In Creve
I've
Coeur.
been through a lot of
You
shit.
lived in Creve
So
Coeur.
therefore, I was
you
able
look
to.
up Creve Coeur, Missouri. You lived in Creve Coeur. That's where the high
It
school
was
is at.
unincorporated.
Calm down.
Actually,
I can't say what he did to you
why?
because it's illegal.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Well, just
Well,
know
I
that
mean,
it
I don't
wasn't
know.
very good.
I guess because
And it
you
would've
walked
scared
right in
anybody
and
listening.
you invaded his
Yeah,
house.
he had a
So-
dog that was 230 pounds.
werewolf.
It looked like Ray
No,
Lewis.
it looked like Twister.
It
If
looked
Twister
like
had
Ray
a dog,
Lewis.
that's what it is. And Andy gets harassed by a dog for this is years ago when our first interview with Twister. You guys should go look back and check that mug out. It was before the video, which sucks.
Mhm.
But Twister scared Andy so bad because we set it up. I get there early. Andy's late.
I wasn't. It's on time.
Andy didn't know where he was. He's in the middle of nowhere. You were scared out there.
I actually loved it.
And
out
I
there. It's
ignored
very
you
peaceful.
too. Andy walks in the house and Twister scares
No,
him.
there's a dog staring right at me.
He put
the
you
door.
down.
He texts me,
He
said,
put
"Come
you
on in."
down.
I opened the door. This dog, who looks like Ray Lewis, is 230
Looks like
pounds.
Twister.
He's got muscles coming out of his ears, his shoulder. I've never seen a dog so big. Like the muscles just protruding out of his neck and shoulders, his legs.
Pulsating.
Oh my god! And he's just standing there.
God, we got you that night, dude. We got
And thank
you.
God I didn't use my attack command that I had for Sierra.
What would you
back-
do?
if it was my dog?
What would you do?
And an intruder came in, I'd say Kuchai.
Kuchai, baby. Coochie. Coochie.
No.
Coochie. Sure.
Kuchai.
Kuchai.
Where? Kuchai. Where? You gotta say where. So
Anyway, we don't need to get back into that.
What
It's all
Twister
good.
did, it did. Listen, I was able to overcome it. We did a great
It's all
interview
good.
with him before,
Yep.
but I had a video. Funny you say that because I put Blay up on my
That
Instagram
was a cute
yesterday.
video.
You like that?
Goddamn cute video. Although Andy's driving.
That's what my wife said.
See, he doesn't even know what he's doing. Andy's driving his car fast on the highway. Blaze in the back seat on the same side as the driver's seat, like out the window, like doing what normal dogs do. Not much different than what any
No,
other
this is advanced.
Not much different. He's just looking out the window, smelling things. Andy's filming him while he's driving, and who knows what else he's got fucking juggling in the front seat. It just proves my point even more that you are out of control.
So
You are out of control, and you need help.
So our listeners, who are the best, dude, I love all
We
y'all.
love you.
All the shit
They all
kickers in
know.
Saskatchewan. Everyone's messaging me, and they're like, "That dog would definitely scare off intruders." They're telling me, they're like, that dog would definitely scare off intruder. Blaze would definitely. That's all the security you need. That's all you need, dude. No one's breaking in your house. See? So
Yeah.
I always tell people. I
They're
tell
being
you all the time. dude.
Facetious, Andy, if you don't know that.
Did you get an update?
He's alive and well.
Oh my god,
Maddie, I
dude.
fucked up. I'm sorry.
Maddie, will you clip this?
My
and
dad
send this
texted me.
Send this to
I got
McConaughey.
fucking my dad. My dad got again. You got Dad. God damn it. See, you did that. Like he did that to me the other
Oh,
day
it's
when I'm
happened to
on the
you,
radio,
too.
and my dad's like, "Hey, this happened." I go, "No, it didn't." He got. He got from AI. He's just on social media for the first time. It's all good. My dad doesn't tweet or anything. Thank God. Like Matthew Stafford's wife, Jesus Murphy. She needs to calm down. Now she's got mental problems. She said, like, oh Jesus.
Who does?
Matthew Stafford, who's like the sweetest, most handsome,
Former
Lovely-
first overall pick. went
lovely
to,
guy,
Georgia.
a Super Bowl winner. And his wife went on a podcast years ago and said that she fucked his buddy in college.
Oh my god!
You didn't remember that, Maddie? What the fuck was that? Now she's doing a podcast. Remember when Andy's like, let's have our wives do podcasts? Yeah. I go, get on with yourself, homie. Get on with yourself, homie. Matthew Matthew Stafford's wife is out of now. She's like, my kids are getting bullied and stuff in school because I talk too much. Shut the fuck up, then.
Can I ask you a personal
Sit
question?
down,
Can I ask
woman.
you a personal question?
You wanted our wives to do a podcast.
I know I did.
And you were dead serious.
Yeah, I did. I thought it'd be a good podcast.
You're out of your damn
Okay,
mind.
can I ask you?
Great
Can I ask you a
podcast.
personal question?
Yes.
Because you usually
What?
is Kate still mad at you?
No, she's at the house now. We had an issue.
Oh
It's okay.
Cam,
Fine,
had,
if we're gonna get
Cam
into
had
it.
to live by himself. For
I
a
had to
couple
live by
days.
myself, and it wasn't easy. It was not easy.
He didn't know
I
what to
was
do. He's
lost.
stressing out.
Lost puppy dog. Still got shit done. I
Not
don't-
much.
I did my commercials. I did the blue stuff. I waited for you. I did everything. I got my radio show done. It was not easy.
That house must
I
have
was
been a disaster. How
unhealthy.
dirty was that kitchen?
Dirty as a son of a bitch. Dog hair everywhere. Things everywhere.
my God.
My
No
sheets
laundry.
stunk. I had to go down to St. Genevieve with Reed Lowe and Jim Campbell for a golf tournament, and Kate came back home.
Oh, you went to that?
Yeah,
How was
I
that?
had to make money.
In Cape Girardeau?
Yeah, Cape Girardeau. It was lovely.
Was it?
Yeah, it was for actually a recovery center that they
Oh,
have down there. Yeah,
wow.
I know.
Which
I
is
know.
very
We raised money for them.
close and dear to my heart.
Yeah, I know. Eventually, it's going to happen. But I'm just saying.
What
like,
is?
I mean, I'm going to have to stop doing everything.
Well, just stop, dude. You don't.
Oh, okay. Just stop. That's why I would never hang out with a guy like that. When you're going through shit, you never want to hang out with a guy like that because they're just like, oh, just fucking do it. No, you got to be more
I know,
compassionate.
That's what people. I know that, but remember,
No, you don't.
You told me your friends would just tell you in the past.
Oh yeah.
Just
Stop, fucking
dude.
stop. I'm like, I'm
God,
juggling a
you
million
can't
different things.
Keep up with me, can you, dude? You just can't keep up.
I'm
right
juggling so many things. But anyway,
Now. Cam's trying to break news that isn't even real.
I
on
fucked-
it. Like, that
I
was
admitted it.
just crazy. And he
my dad fucked me.
and he
my dad.
he
what is he
stopped
doing?
my McDavid analysis.
My bad on that, dudes. Go ahead, Andy. I messed that up. My
I don't
bad.
remember where I was.
McDavid's a good human being.
Yeah,
and
he
he's like
is.
Sidney Crosby, not 8.7, 8.7.
exactly.
He's doing the same
He's
thing.
not like I need the most money. Everyone evaluating this whole thing throughout the course of this negotiation was like, well, could he get 19? Could he get 20?
could.
I mean, yeah, of course he could. But like, he's going to take 2 years.
He's a good dude.
He's staying committed to that fan base,
Yep.
committed to that franchise. And let me tell everybody there in Edmonton, including our shit kickers from True Float. Check it out, TRU Float. All the shit kickers out there. Are they Edmontonians? Is that what they are?
Sure.
If he leaves 3 years from now, you do not get mad at him.
No. No.
Do not get mad at him.
No.
He's giving
That
you
guy is giving
years.
you everything, his soul. That guy giving you his soul.
He could have left now.
He could be bitchy and whiny. Yeah, he's moody at times. All good. Remember, I used to make fun of him, and then didn't you really watch his stuff and what he's gone through?
Mhm.
Like he is a animal, and he loves that city, and he's go. What the fuck up?
Dig in.
And I dig in. I love it so much.
Mhm.
He loves you, and even if he leaves, man, he's giving you guys everything.
Mhm.
Everything he has.
All right, I'm practicing hosting our pregame
Why-
shows this year, so I'm going to lace out. Cam, your thoughts on Toronto right now here in the preseason?
Dude,
He had some thoughts yesterday.
Listen,
on
I
our
listen
phone
to
call.
fucking Kipper and the fucking boys up there. What's up, baby? I love all y'all. They are bashing Toronto so bad because they got shit stomped
in a preseason.
in a preseason game. They got fucking shit stomped,
Mhm.
and they were slow, and they're bitching up there like no other, and they're not very deep. And Domi's on the second line. They're going, is he have? I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
When you miss a guy like Mitch Marner, man, that puts up 90 points,
Mhm.
like fuck, that's a big gap. How do you make up that? You
And-
don't.
And Marner, he just
He's
looks
gonna
so
dominate there.
free
He's gonna be dominating.
in Vegas. He's like, okay, Vegas fits his game better than anywhere
It's
else in the league
unbelievable.
because he's such a showman. He loves to put on a show.
I'm a showman.
He can just do that in Vegas, and the crowd's like, every time he gets the puck, he's kicking it with his skates or doing some type of spinorama or doing
Doing his thing.
doing whatever he wants to do. Remember what I said when I went to a game in Toronto last year?
Yeah.
And I came back and I said, watching this guy live, like he just feels the energy from the crowd and he puts on a show.
Yeah,
for
no,
the-
I know.
for
You
the
sent me
crowd.
the video and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm like, this guy. And we put the video up on our Instagram or social media or whatever. And that's exactly what I saw from him watching him live. And that's exactly how he's going to be
I
in
know.
Vegas. He's going to become so much more likable in Vegas than he was in Toronto, even though he still is like, when you look at him, like he doesn't have the most likable whatever.
when
But
he's yelling at guys that play
yeah,
like
but
remember
like
he's yelling at guys.
his game playing with those guys in
Yeah.
Vegas, I think is gonna
I agree with
have
you, Andy.
people look at, Mitch Marner, Mitchie Boy, a little bit differently than they did before. And he's going to become one of the most popular players in the league. He's already been popular, but he was Toronto popular. So when you're Toronto popular, it's not really reality to the rest of the world or the rest of the hockey world. You know
in
what
the
I'm
United
saying?
States.
In the United States.
There you go.
It's like there's Toronto popular, and then there's like what's really
There's
popular.
a barrier there.
So,
you know,
Now he's going to become, I think, more popular than he was in Toronto just by playing in Vegas, if that makes sense. Some people may find that hard to believe, but he already has the fan base and the popularity in Toronto. Now he's going to get it
yeah.
everywhere
He's in a
else.
good situation.
What are you looking at, dude? Every time I talk, you're
well,
distracting
my dad's
me.
like, look it up. I go, Dad, I did. It's a hoax.
Can you just
I'm
put it
sorry.
down for an
No.
hour?
No, but I got all kinds of hockey stuff.
Okay.
We're talking hockey.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
I done fucked up. I done fucked up.
Mm.
Okay. I done fucked up. My dad got me. I got by my dad who got. We all got
While
got.
I was breaking
While
things
Andy's
down.
literally breaking down things, great. Damn good breakdown. I did have to wait for you for 2 hours today.
I had meetings.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Like, I'm seriously.
Oh, and
I'm
I got
very
meetings.
busy.
What if I
now.
had a meeting? What if I had something?
That-
No.
it's
No.
debatable.
Exactly. Like, well, what do you mean by
It's
that?
debatable.
You would. Am I gonna get into it? It's all good. So if I want to look at my phone, there's reasons for it. It's
Well,
all good.
Put it down.
Talk.
Put it down.
I'm listening.
Yeah, but it's distracting. Maddie.
My dad.
See?
My dad rattled me. What a Maddie. I'm sorry
Oh
to
my
hit it.
God.
He's alive and well.
Get your dad a dog or something
He
to
has
like.
a dog.
No,
Oh,
he
are you
doesn't-
making fun of my dad again?
He doesn't.
Because you said my dad was obnoxious.
No,
when
I did. Oh, as a hockey dad,
As a hockey
I'm
dad.
saying he might have been. I don't know for sure, but I could see
You
him.
mean the OG? Oh, sorry about that.
the OG.
Who did it
Yeah.
before him? Who did it?
Hockey dads?
Who did it? Who created a son that made the NHL before him in St. Louis? Who?
Golly.
God, I know.
No, you know who it was?
God, I know.
Pat LaFontaine.
Son of a bitch.
There's
Yeah.
also another one too,
Who?
who played in Calgary. What's his name?
Uh,
Paul Ranheim or something?
okay.
Look that up.
Okay.
Is it Ranheim?
I'll tell you this right now, though. Preseason been crazy. The Panthers and
Oh
the
my
Lightning,
God.
who are two powerhouses, by the way. Trying to keep up with those two. They're just not. Those two they're killing each other. Who that Sabarin go after fucking oh boy.
Ekblad?
I know. I didn't like that.
Okay, can I just bring
Can we
up
get into that?
Yeah, but can I give? Are you done, or you want to text, or what are you doing? Because
I'm looking.
is that your notes?
You're a hypocrite.
Okay,
You are one
Listen,
big
because here's
hypocrite.
the deal with that. Next year they go down to 4 preseason games, right?
Mhm.
And every NHL player, I think veteran guys,
Yeah.
can play in a maximum of 2 preseason games.
That's right. Yep.
Which means you're not going to see a lot of veteran star players travel in the preseason. You
As they
hardly see
shouldn't.
it now,
As they
right?
shouldn't.
So the road rosters is just going to be like a shit show,
Good.
basically. But I'm saying in this game with Tampa, if you would have had, because there's so many preseason games right now and whatever, but if you would have had the Braden Points in the lineup and a lot of those guys in the lineup, I don't know if you see this as much. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You probably wouldn't because like you're going after the star players. Now we're really like gonna have some issues.
You mean the number 1 draft pick that's been there the whole time?
Yeah, I know.
I know.
But like they had
They
the
got jumped.
I know.
God.
But you had the issue carry over from the
From
previous game. I don't really know
What
were-
happened?
I mean, Greer went after Hagel, but I didn't think it was that crazy. I mean, it was.
I agree.
I mean, whatever for a preseason game, but there's a carryover with Hagel and the whole Barkov thing from
Sure.
last year in the
That's what's
playoffs.
crazy about this.
And I just think Florida, that's just their mentality. That's the way they are. They're just built that way. Doesn't matter who's in the lineup. They don't even have Matthew Tkachuk and these guys in the lineup. And they got a bunch of guys who are like running around, Mikkola and all these guys. Now they have Luke Cunnin in the mix who gets in a couple of fights.
I like him. Yep.
And,
yeah. St. Louis boy.
And Tampa, kind of similar situation. I was talking about Florida before about how, the players kind of fall in line to build a winner. And, Tampa got screwed by having the flat cap a few years back. And they basically had to lose their entire third line, right? They
Yeah.
lost Killorn, Coleman,
A lot of guys.
Yanni Gord.
Yep.
And they couldn't keep any of those guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting when you really look at Tampa going to 3 Stanley Cup finals, winning 2 Stanley Cups, and then Florida getting to the Stanley Cup final 3 times and winning 2 cups, and how everything that's going down in Florida, man, this has become the best rivalry in hockey.
I know it is.
It's better than the Battle of
Sure.
Alberta.
Yeah, they're killing each other. They're killing each other. I didn't like, he was a good hit behind the net on Ekblad. And I know he's a lefty, and I know he's an American League kid, and he's not going to make the team.
They bring up all those kids for that game.
Yeah, and he went after him, and then he celebrated afterwards. Did I like that? I don't know. And if I had done stuff like that, sure. I don't think I've ever really jumped a guy without him bracing for it and try to pop him. I know you guys could look on YouTube all you want. I usually would spin him around and like look and admit, if I need to rag down and act like I'm going to hit him just to own his soul. But to try to knock him out when he's not looking, a guy like that with his stature who's going to play,
Yeah.
I don't like that
I don't like that
much.
either.
And I'm hardcore. I don't like that.
How about Mikkola getting tossed out of the game, but then he
How
continued
about him
to play?
signing a fucking monster deal?
Oh my God.
How about Nico Mikkola signing a
I love
monster
Nico
deal?
Mikkola.
Son of-
And
Damn
and
right,
I like him
Andy.
personally too, man. Got to know him
Sweetheart
very well
of a man.
since he came into the Blues organization. And he went to New York in that Tarasenko deal.
Yep.
And
And New York's like, well,
they've
we don't
really
need him.
never been able to truly replace his style of play, right?
6'6", just breaks. He does everything, and he's mean. He
Yeah.
cross checks
He's
you in front.
always been mean.
He's just in front of you.
Yeah.
Like you ever play against a guy like that? They're just in your way.
Yeah.
They're so big and lengthy to where you try to get around them. It always hits something on their body. And
Blues
he's
haven't
ruthless.
replaced that type of skill set. I mean, they've got really good
They
players
got
on the
pretty
back
good
end,
defense
though.
right now.
So it's not like
Mayu and Tucker on that
oh
floor.
yeah,
too.
no,
That
and
third pairing. Are you
Broberg and these
kidding?
guys. You know,
Broberg scored a couple badass goals the
what's
other day.
Broberg going to sign for now?
No, he just
That
signed
you got
more than that.
Wallman signing for 7.
9. I know. That's the question. Wallman does that. How old is he? 30?
Wallman,
Mm-hmm.
probably somewhere around.
Yeah,
there,
around there. Broberg's going to sign for 9.9 then. And then
What's
Holloway's
Holloway going to sign
same,
for?
Same thing. He's their best player,
But
I think.
at the same time,
I
what
mean,
kind of culture are you creating here? Where guys are they going to take the model of Florida and some of these other teams?
Was that
and it's like,
overpriced for Broberg?
no, it's
I don't
not.
think
But
so.
I'm saying, in terms of, is it going to be the most money, or is it going to be about
Army can't do that, dude.
or is it going
He's
to
not gonna
be
do it.
about
Or
like, hey,
Cedar.
this is St. Louis, we're trying to build a winner. We can't just tie
Yeah,
all up
St.
our
Louis. No,
money
you
in
can't.
specific players.
And they haven't.
You've got Robert Thomas making $8 million.
There it
He's your best
is.
player. You've got Jordan
Kyrou,
Kyrou
he's gonna
making
score 40
$8
goals.
million. He's your second best
Exactly.
player.
But on the other hand, things have changed. This week, you said with Matthew and Barkov, they signed good deals. Well, that was back then.
I
Things
know,
have
but you can
completely
have an
changed
internal
now.
cap at the same time, man.
No,
know what I
you
mean?
have to, 100%.
I mean, there's stories about this kid, Logan Cooley, whatever.
He's
I mean,
turned down-
turning down
I saw that too.
9.6 or something.
For Utah,
I don't understand that one. If
I don't know.
it's true, I did reach out to some. I'm not debating the report. I
No,
hadn't
I-
really seen where it came from outside of
it's
on social media, but
Chicklets and those guys.
I reached out to some people with Utah. I hadn't heard back yet, just to kind of get a feel for what that's all about. But I mean,
Yeah, he turned.
where are we headed in the NHL?
More
though?
money. That's where
Yeah.
we're headed. Just like it's happened throughout history
Mhm.
until it went through the lull when we went through a
But
lockout
then
in
they had a
2004.
lockout, right?
Because Yager and Kachuk and all those guys in the late 90s, they were making fucking 11 million.
11
And then it
million.
went down to 6. The big dogs were
Yeah.
making 6 million after
And
the
now we're
lockout.
back up to guys making
Now we're back
17
at
million a
17.5.
year.
That's good. That's healthy. The cap's going up. That
Can
means
they
everybody's okay.
sustain it?
Are these teams making money? No, wait. Are these teams? Are the Blues like cash flow? Are they
No,
making?
I don't think teams. Are
I know the organization is worth billions.
billions.
Billions. New Jersey Devils are top 10. I saw the other day. God damn.
These teams are all worth $1
Billions.
billion. You want to come
2
in
billion.
as an expansion team, which we've been
Okay.
talking about Houston and Atlanta for
But
so
what-
long. The expansion number is going to be close to $1 billion.
But what happens when the cap goes way up, and you have all these different investors coming in? They're like, "Fuck, we're not making the cash throughout the year. The cap's going up because we're healthy. Our organization's worth money. Are they all kicking in and fucking throwing that money down to keep up with the cap? Keep up with the cap. If you want to spin up to the cap, like
not every team's going to do that.
I know. And then what?
You don't want to see hockey turn into Major League Baseball or something like that.
Well, they
where
don't have a
only
cap.
handful of teams can
There it
truly
is.
be in position to win
Exactly.
every year.
Yeah.
Where only a few
Well,
handful of teams can
That's
afford
going
to
to change too, Andy, in baseball next year.
What they're going to go to a cap.
Fucking right. They're going to go through a lockout.
Oh,
I know.
How will you miss baseball?
Well, the revenue in St. Louis will be missed. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah,
Because it's already missed. And all
downtown-
my
in
buddies,
downtown.
my fucking buddies, Eddie McVeigh and all those guys, goddamn right. All my buddies that own these bars downtown are be affected. They're already affected by it
yeah,
now.
they would be.
They're losing 1 million fans a year last year.
Uh-huh.
They had 3 million, now they had 2 million. That affects everything
Did you see
downtown.
Caitlin Clark, like the commissioner of the league, like
Yes,
talking shit about
psycho.
her too? Like,
Yeah,
what's
but
go-
that's internal
What is going
business.
on in that league? You
It's
got
the gift that keeps on giving.
wasn't it like a coach reading like private emails from the commissioner, like publicly?
Isn't that the dumbest
What are
league?
they-
Is that not the
what is
most
going on
ridiculous league in sports
that we've ever
history?
seen? It's worse. It's
And
more
they-
ridiculous than
they-
like the XFL
It's
back in the day.
or gladiators
Or
or, something.
gladiators. Like, what are they?
Now the team's value are
Mhm,
going up
mhm.
because of the drama.
There's
it's
just a
not the
sense
skill.
of entitlement,
It's-
dude. That's what
You
it is.
think?
Yes, that's what it is. I think
You think?
yes.
No doubt. They think they're so cocky. It's unbelievable. Except for Sophie Cunningham. Like she's cool as shit. Like
Yeah,
she's
but
cool as
she
shit.
said some things recently.
I know,
though, too,
but I
think.
don't know why. She seems like a cool chick, but it's all a drama. You know, it's like a TV show.
Mhm.
It's not even a sports. It's a TV
But
show.
why are they
It's
so
a
cocky all
drama
of a
TV
sudden?
show. Because they just are. You know,
And I love the
I
level
know.
of play has
Oh,
never
so
been
awesome.
higher.
so bad. I love when they throw the ball and miss 14 times.
I just
in a row.
love it when they, work that triangle.
Can I give a
offense.
shout out? Can I give a shout out?
I'll
Who do you
decide.
think I'm thinking of?
Okay,
He's not a.
hold on.
He's one of our buddies' sons.
Well, it's
What do you think?
Pat Maroon's son,
Son of a bitch, little Anthony.
Tony.
Little baby face little Anthony that followed his daddy around
Mhm.
when we were all working out. When Andy would creep his way into our workout sessions and try to talk to us the whole time, little Anthony was doing more fucking workouts than Andy
I hurt
was
my
when he was
back. I hurt
trying
my-
to talk
I hurt
to
my back.
Patty and I and Bolig and all those guys. Little Anthony Maroon
Mhm.
went toe to goddamn after he bulldozed somebody.
Mhm.
By the way,
Yeah.
put him downtown fucking Chinatown.
Yeah.
Then this fucking big old cat says, "Let's go."
Mhm.
Anthony drops the gloves, just fucking squares off, cool, like what? Almost takes a couple and then catches them. Boom. Then he makes a little skate off, which is the best when it's under 5 minutes to go. When you get to skate off the ice, like fucking sit down, boy.
Mhm.
Badass, Anthony. I love you. I love your family. It is what it is, man. You keep doing your thing. Keep that chin down, baby, because the guy's going to come after you. You're going to get a little bit more leeway, but then the big boys are going to want to come after you too to set the tone.
Do you
so
think
keep
why?
that chin down, baby. Love you, buddy.
because he's fighting and it's loud, or because he's Pat's son gets a lot of attention?
No,
What
you
do
get a knockout like that, you get a knockout. Yeah, it helps us, Patty's son. Goddamn
Yeah.
right. But I see other kids knocking guys out and it
Remember-
blows up too.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I follow a
Little shout out, baby.
I
What's
follow
up?
an Instagram account. I forgot the name of it. I apologize, but I've said it on the here before, where they just post fights from the USHL. There's some good fights in that league.
Yeah. There's always going to be tough kids.
Good thing you didn't play in that league. You wouldn't have been able to handle
Oh,
it.
yeah. I was fighting monsters at a young age.
Chaser and Twister.
It's all on YouTube.
Chaser
Look it
and
up.
Twister would have.
Even when I was playing for the Sting, I was a child. My dad had to drive me to practice, hanging out with all the older guys, and I was fighting all the heavyweights in the league.
creating
Andy
issues.
won't give me any respect for that.
Creating issues in the stands.
Paul Stosny, my cousin Derek, all these young kids that were playing AAA hockey at the time would all go to the games. There's video of them in the background
Really?
going like
Like
they all
watching?
had their AAA little suits
On the glass.
watching me like, yeah, it's hilarious. I love it.
Mhm.
I saw Paulie the other night at the game. At hockey, and him and Robert Bertuzzo
Oh,
hanging
good.
out.
Yeah. Robert's doing some stuff.
Yep.
That's what happens when you win a Stanley Cup. I think you tend to bring people around and keep people around who were part of that winning experience. Even though Paul didn't win here, but Bertuzzo did, and Steiner obviously
Yeah,
taking
keep
over.
all those guys. Those
It's
are all
gonna
our
bring-
guys that we.
And Paulie left the year
played
before,
against,
so he was part of the
played with,
process of building a winner.
I love it.
Was on a team that went to the conference final here.
Yeah. You know, just like everything changes, right? Like,
Mhm.
and all these guys that we played with, that you've been around, you know what I
Mhm.
mean, are all taking over, and it's great to see.
Yeah.
It really is. Really is. Who else am I going to shout out to? Shit.
Now the Sunquist thing.
What happened?
From what I understand, I don't believe it was like a knee or something.
Too
like
bad.
that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if it was a soft tissue, you just don't know how bad that can
Yeah,
be.
but when you skid off the ice and you can't put any pressure
Yeah,
on, that's
i-
Andy.
if-
That's something.
But say it was like
It's not a
we haven't
shot.
gotten official word yet. But say it was like a groin or something like that.
It's 3
then
weeks.
It could. Well, who knows?
It could
Is it a
be
Matthew Kachuk situation
Could
where
be at least 3 weeks. Is
you
what
know
I'm saying.
muscles falling off of the bone? What is it? So we just don't. I don't like to speculate too much. We'll let the team come out and say something
Yeah.
here over the course of the
And they
next
will
few
soon.
days. But I don't believe it to be like a knee injury, which he's had in the past, or something like that, a ligament injury. I don't believe it to be that. But we'll learn more, obviously, here in the coming days.
Another
They're off today.
another big thing that went down was Montreal and Ottawa shit kicking games. The Jackeye brothers are fucking. There's guys getting knocked out. Andy, do you see some of those fights? Some of these 2 young kids are fucking throwing bombs, knock guys out. Guys at Montreal was bullying Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd they do? They traded that McEwen kid, who was a pretty good player,
Yeah, he is.
and they got the big boy McDermott.
Okay.
And then they played again. They're in warm-ups. McDermott's looking over at the Jackeye.
The Jackeye brothers.
Yes, who are tougher than dog shit. And I know they get chirped because they're loud. They're in Montreal.
No,
I like
they're
both of them.
tough, dude.
Fucking right. Damn right. They're awesome. McDermott's awesome too.
Yeah, he is.
I have respect for all those guys.
Are we gonna start seeing more? of
Let's
that, you think?
go. God
With
damn.
the cap going up.
I love.
Do we now have?
get a?
Do we now
fucking
have
shit
space
kicker.
for every team to have a
Just
shit
have
kicker?
a killer? Bring the killers back. Let's
Mhm.
go. Just to circle around a little bit. Like, what's up?
Yeah,
Well, who wants something? What?
yeah. But
Like
I,
if
I
you
do
played,
want
Andy.
to point it out about Sunquist real quick. I'm not. I don't
I
know
don't
the
think anybody's
extent
who's gonna think
of
anything like
the
that.
timetable, how long
We
he's
don't
out.
know.
So like, if you got some,
We're all good.
but you're fearful when you see something like that it was like more
looks
of a
terrible.
ligament issue or something. And I don't. From what I understand, I don't think it is. So I was in Ohio over the weekend.
Yep.
And I drove a Jeep, and I got pulled over in the Jeep in Ohio.
Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, it was a Rubicon.
Those are nice.
Yeah, I feel like you get
Okay,
pulled over a
what's
lot.
the story
I
about?
feel like you get pulled
What's
over
the
a lot
story about?
in those Jeeps.
What's the story about?
I don't understand
Don't
why
waste
he
my
pulled me
time.
over because
You were driving
because
fast.
first he said that he asked me if I had why I wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and I said
Put your
I
seatbelt
am.
on.
I said I am wearing a seatbelt.
No, you.
No,
you-
no.
You were driving fast and you had your
No.
goddamn phone in your
No.
hand. I know exactly
No.
what went down. No.
So
You brought this stupid
No.
fucking story up. I know
okay,
exactly
I'll
what went
take
down.
it out if you're not going to
No,
let
no,
me.
no.
like,
I'm not going to take it
explain
out
what
because I know
happened.
exactly what happened.
No. So I said, no, I have my seatbelt on. He's like, oh, okay. And then it's like, the license plates didn't match the car. Like I had a stolen car or something. I'm like, it's a rental. Here's the rental agreement. Oh, okay. So then he gave me a ticket for going 30 and a 25. Like it was very suspicious.
I don't believe you.
30 and a 25?
I
I'll
don't
take a
bel-
picture of it.
I don't.
I'll
believe,
take a picture of it.
I don't believe you. You don't know how to go 30 miles an hour. I've never been in a car with you that went under 30.
You think it doesn't go under 30?
He goes 40 to stop 0, just like that. It's unbelievable. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
So what do you think? Like, what's
I
your-
think you were going 60 in a 30,
You think
and
he
you're
is-
like
and
you're
he-
you're
and-
fucking juggling things like do 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 do, and the
Mhm.
guy's like, this guy's fucking nuts,
Mhm.
and he pulled you over.
And then he gave me a ticket for
He
30
should have
and
pulled you out of the
25.
car.
Oh my God. My kid was in the car.
Oh God. Well, then don't do that. Don't put yourself in a situation like that.
Okay.
There's more to the story.
No,
See,
there's
you bring
no-
it up and you're like, "Well, is this going 30?" I don't believe you
So why would he?
I don't believe
why would
you.
he give me a ticket for 30 and 25?
because you're lying. You went fast.
Oh
you
my
were,
God,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
send
You were
it
going
to you.
faster than that. You were fucking
you think
on
he-
your
and
phone.
you think he was
had a
being-
child in
you
the
think
back.
he was being nice?
You brought this up. I'm going to tell you. You were going faster than you said. You had your phone in your hand, texting and driving, tweeting and driving, all that. And then you had a child.
Okay.
And so he put all three together and he's like, I got to pull you over
Can
and
I,
settle your
can I
ass
send
down.
this out to the
You're out of
people?
control.
I need
You are out
I
of
need
control.
legal help. I don't live in Ohio. I don't know any lawyers in
You have to go
Ohio.
back up there.
And I need to I need help with this ticket. And it truly is 30 and a 25. That's exactly what it is. It says it on the ticket, 30 and a 25. So if there's anybody out there that can help me in Ohio, I know maybe Columbus Blue Jacket fans or anything like that.
They'll help you. Slow down. Figure it out.
30 and a 25.
Figure it out.
That's what I got.
I just know that you're looking at your phone. You're looking at your phone. Like
No, I wasn't,
you
dude.
are, dude.
I was in an
I don't-
unfamiliar area.
I don't believe you. Like, I don't believe you. You got a problem.
No.
Your wife texted me the other day about it.
No, she did.
She did. She mentioned it. Want me to show you?
She was
She
joking. She
should-
sent you a meme, dude.
Oh, yeah. What's that mean?
What's that meme?
Is that stereotyping? Are we stereotyping you that you drive too fast and you're too
I feel
texty poo
I feel
when you
like
drive?
you're attacking me right
You
now.
brought a story up, and I don't believe you, and I'm calling you out on it.
Okay.
Because that's what we do.
Okay.
Because I worry about you. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down. Pay attention. Pay attention. You'll get there. Pay attention. You know why you do this? Because you leave. Andy's like, I got 15 minutes to get there. I'm gonna leave. Literally seconds on the time. There's not gonna be a train. There's not
Right.
gonna be traffic. There's not gonna be this. There's not gonna be that.
Mhm.
That's what you do, and then you
Okay,
get in panic
okay.
mode.
Can
and
I
you speed.
can I get some legal help in Ohio, please?
Oh, yeah, they'll help you out. They'll help you out. Any other stories you got? Anything?
I need legal help in Boston too, actually.
You get pulled over there too?
No. but-
Whoa!
but
What's
you-
wrong with you?
Do you know that the
What'd you do?
rental car place is sending me? They have a claim. This was like 2 months ago. It wasn't Boston. I'm trying to think where I was
Traveling too much.
when I rented this car. And they're sending
Andy's
me.
out of town.
They're sending me.
Andy's out of town every.
They're
weekend.
sending me an invoice
Ty's
saying
10
that I
years old.
9.
He's out of town every weekend.
They're sending me.
People are talking about that.
Oh, are they? You got to. I mean, people are talking a lot about different things.
I'm around the game now. It was always better when I was hiding at home. Now I hear everything. A little too busy. You need to slow down a little bit, Andy.
You don't have kids,
I know I don't.
so you don't understand.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. I just hear things.
No, you don't.
I-
So
I
anyway,
know.
so I had another rental car, and I'm getting an invoice. They're saying that I had damage to the windshield.
You need to calm down.
Like, what is going on here? You can't just do that.
You need
I
to
rented
calm
this
down.
car months ago.
They
Like
take-
it was months ago. And now all of a sudden you've rented it to other people, I'm sure, and like I'm responsible for a windshield? Like what is going on here? What is happening?
I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's like, no one cares. You're
Well,
out of town.
I need some legal
People are
help.
struggling, and now you're like, I drove too fast when I was in
need some-
Boston with my
oh,
kids.
I need some Ohio.
Like, I wish I could
wasn't. It
afford
wasn't.
hockey.
It wasn't Boston.
These families
it
are like, I
wasn't
wish I could
Boston.
afford hockey. And he's in Boston and fucking
It
Chicago.
wasn't Boston.
His kid's 9 years old. He's everywhere. And then he's complaining about getting pulled over
Oh,
because he's
it was
tweeting
in
and driving.
San Diego.
And he's in San Diego. Then he gets pulled over for driving too fast. And feel sorry for me. Somebody help me out. They're not going to do that.
I need some legal help in Ohio.
You need to be self-aware.
Oh my God,
Seriously.
Cam, you weren't even there for either situation.
just telling
I
you.
hardly
No one's
drove the
gonna
car
feel
in
sorry
San
for you.
Diego.
No
There's
one's going to feel sorry for you.
I'm not asking for
I
sympathy.
wish.
I
that-
just need
wouldn't
some
that be that people
legal
wish they can go to Boston.
representation.
They wish they can go to Boston. Their kid's 9 years old, play hockey. They wish they could. And you drive too
that
fast. And they're
my-
like, what's going on
Is
around
that
here?
my fault? You think I create the schedule?
No, and it's not your fault
It's
that you
not
could
my
afford to
fault.
do it either. No,
Okay,
I'm just saying. We get realistic.
With what? Legal
Blue collar people-
representation.
Yeah, about what?
I have a ticket in Ohio outstanding.
one
I need someone to
cares.
help me with that.
That's what everybody's worried. God, people are just fucking grinding it. Help him. Help him with this ticket.
Somebody will help.
Help him. It's $50. Pay it.
No, because that was I would do that, but they said don't because then it'll go in your insurance.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
you don't know that.
How about Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl?
What's wrong with that?
Why? Oh yeah.
I don't know
Oh, the
much
guy
about-
that wears a dress and doesn't speak
Okay,
English.
I didn't know all that.
That hates fucking Trump too.
I told you before the show we're not going to get political.
No, you're the
because
one that gets
we don't
political.
have-
and I
'cause
did.
we're starting
You're
late
right,
today.
I did today. I did because
So,
I don't want to talk about
we're
your
starting-
fucking.
No, we're
See,
starting
wait,
late.
wait. You forced me into this
No, I
because
didn't.
you're talking about you getting pulled over.
Okay, but
and-
we're
and being a
starting late.
victim.
We don't have time to like
You're not
listen
a victim.
to this. And
You're
stuff
not a victim.
I didn't say I was, but I am a victim of this claim that they're
Not
putting
really.
out in San Diego.
San Diego and Boston.
Now-
Chicago. Get out of here.
Can we talk about Mark Sanchez?
Oh Jesus, goddamn Murphy!
Okay,
I thought
me
he
take
was
this.
a squeaky clean,
You did?
handsome son
Why?
bitch because he's never gotten in trouble before, has he?
Not
He
that
got
you know
butt,
of.
he got that butt fucking play where he ran into his own lineman, and that was god awful.
That was the butt fumble.
The butt fumble.
Which anybody knows when the guard pulls from the
But,
right to the left, it's like
yeah.
anything you can
But
always.
Mark Sanchez
you can always do that.
has the life. He's making millions of dollars. He's handsome as can be. He blew up with with Rex Ryan and all those guys with the Jets and
New
all
York
that.
Jets took the team
He
to the
did pretty
playoffs.
damn
I think
good
his
for a
rookie
while.
season.
He only played a couple years.
Great quarterback at
but
USC.
he blew. Yeah, great. Got the look. Got everything.
Was he the first overall pick?
He was high pick, I think, and then he done fucked up.
Okay, so let me just
Go ahead.
say what happened.
See, now we're on the right track.
Okay, but I
Don't
don't like what you said
bore me.
before.
What?
People are talking about it and stuff like that.
About what?
Me going to my kid's hockey game.
You do travel a lot.
Okay,
It's all
you,
good.
You done with that?
So you brought it back up
Jeez.
because your stories, whenever you're on the road with your
ran it-
kids' stuff,
Uh-huh.
they're not very
Okay,
exciting.
well, I ran into
So therefore I have to chirp
Nathan
you. It's all
Gerby
good.
was
I love
out
you.
there. Christopher Stieg was out there.
Cool. Did they do anything
there-
cool? Did
you
they
had-
say
you had
anything
teams
cool?
from
Did
you had-
somebody do
You
something?
had teams from Anaheim that were out there, and
Did anything happen?
what's his name? Johnson played for
Jack?
the Kings. Played for the Blues for a year.
Yank. What?
Played for the Blues for a year.
Jeremiah?
Played for the Kings for a long time. You know
Matt Johnson? No, he's
No.
not doing good. Yeah.
Let me see. I'll tell you right now, just because I want to give him the proper. Let's see. Here we go. Craig Johnson,
Born. Oh yeah. Okay.
and so he had a team from Anaheim out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the bad guy, I guess,
Why?
because I was there with my kid.
You're not a bad guy.
Mm.
No one said you're a bad guy.
Yeah,
Why are you saying
so I'm
that?
traveling too much.
You do travel a fucking shit ton for a 9-year-old kid, no doubt about it.
Just
But I would do it too if I had
okay.
money.
Oh,
and-
okay.
I would. But,
There you go.
but when you bring up stories about you speeding and stuff like that, I'm going to chirp you.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Fine. But Mark Sanchez was doing wind sprints in the back alley, or behind a hotel or something. He was in town.
It
in
was 11
Indianapolis.
o'clock in the morning. It was a weird.
It was in the morning now.
That's what it's-
No, I
that's
thought it was
what
12:30 at night. Yeah, from what I understand, it was 12:30 at night. There was the initial reports that it was like a Uber Eats or like a DoorDash driver, but it was a truck driver who's like 68, 69 years old, who exchanges the
grease.
grease pan
Yep.
and
Yes.
changes out the grease oil,
Which is grease is
at
like
these
gold dust.
restaurants.
Yes. It's like gold dust.
What do they do with it?
Recycle it and use it. Yeah.
So anyway, so
I
he's like
guess.
69 years old. He is hearing impaired apparently, but didn't have his.
He's an old man. He's my
didn't-
dad's age
Didn't
almost.
have his hearing aids in.
Yeah.
And apparently, from what I understand, sources say that Mark Sanchez was upset that the truck was there where he was doing his wind sprints,
Yeah.
but he smelled of alcohol. He ended up like slamming this guy to the ground, like
Yeah.
body
Beating the shit out of
slam.
him.
The video, there should be video surveillance. Apparently, they were both videotaping each other. Sanchez was videotaping the guy. The guy was videotaping Sanchez. He, I guess, entered the vehicle. They got this physical confrontation
Yeah.
going on. And in self-defense, the truck driver said he thought he was going to die
Stabbed him.
and stabs him
Yep.
multiple times.
And maced him, I think.
He did mace him and like still didn't do anything. And, apparently Sanchez smelled of alcohol and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Fox comes out with the release. We were thinking about Mark and his family during this time.
No,
not
it
really
was
knowing.
Scheffler.
No, he said he was stabbed.
Yeah, so he didn't put the full story, and everybody's
didn't
like, "Prayers to you."
No, yeah, but he
Like it felt like he was a victim of a crime.
correct.
He started it.
He didn't. No one
Yeah.
knew that. In fairness to
Well, you gotta-
Scheffler,
You gotta,
his report was not inaccurate. He was stabbed and he was taken to the hospital.
yeah, but it was
Okay.
misleading. That's why you always
We're
gotta
not
wait.
knowing though, right? I mean,
I don't know.
I think he corrected it later. I mean, obviously nobody really knew what the deal was. You get stabbed, you go to a hospital, you're a celebrity, like you're in an altercation, you just don't know what the situation is. So do you just wait for more facts to come out before
When you first saw that, you're like, "No, he got stabbed." Like
Mhm.
you don't think Mark Sanchez.
But then
would
there
do
was
something.
a report that came out and said, hey, police are investigating. There was an
Yeah.
altercation, so who knows? One person was like defending himself
So
possibly.
horrible.
And did you see how the pictures of that guy?
Yeah, he was beat the fuck up.
How much money is he going to get in a civil
Oh my
suit?
god. And like sometimes it's nice to have a knife if you're doing that kind of stuff and you're in a dark alleyway, like you're collecting grease.
you.
At 70 years old, like my dad, that's like my fucking
He's lucky he
dad.
didn't have a gun.
I know. He should have had a gun.
But like what I tell you, you
should've
say
had
like,
a
how
gun.
you gonna defend it?
Get out
I
of
tell
there.
you.
Yeah. But sometimes it's nice. He's probably getting suckered, and fucking Sanchez was going crazy. He's like, "Fuck you, got him, dude." Like,
In the
what are you
chest
doing?
and in the crotch, apparently too.
I don't blame him. Mark
And-
Sanchez, like he looks squeaky clean, and all of a sudden, like you lose your mind like that. This guy's working, he's grinding, he's 70 fucking years old. My dad's a couple years older than him. Can you imagine my dad collecting fucking grease and some fucking guy that has 30 million
Who's
bucks?
230
Are
pounds?
you out of your mind? I'd fuck him up.
Who's 230 pounds?
You fucking
So,
my dad like that? Are
Do
you
you know
fucking
in
crazy?
self-defense class they teach you to go, and this is for everyone who knows. So if you're ever confronted in a back alley or
What
somewhere
would
that's
you do?
like,
What would you do?
you go at the eyes first. So then what they do is they go, what's your reaction, Cam, when you go to poke somebody in the eye or get them in the eye? What do they do?
Andy, you'd be
What's their
braiding my
reaction?
fucking hair in fucking 2
You don't
minutes.
have any.
You son of a bitch. You'd be braiding my buddy's hair in 2 minutes.
Hey, so then what's the reaction? If I go to poke you in the eye, what do you
Grab
do?
him by the balls is what you
No,
do.
what do you do? If I go boom, what are you doing?
I'm picking you up and slamming your
No.
head. What am I supposed to say?
You go like this.
Ah!
And,
Oh,
then,
God!
and now
Kabam!
I knee you right in the fucking balls.
Oh,
And then you go right, knee him right in the ball. So and that's
I
what you
take
do.
Andy like this.
They teach you that in self-defense.
Now this is so stupid.
Uh-huh.
It is so dumb. He's fucked, man. Mark Sanchez, like the butt fumble thing was bad, but that's petty shit. He could walk around town and people will still like chirp him, but
Mhm.
now Mark Sanchez won't you'll be fired like no other.
You think?
What?
I'm asking.
Oh my God, yeah. He's gonna get sued for millions. He might go to jail.
So he might.
what do you mean?
One
You don't
decision.
think he's gonna get fired?
What does that mean when they arrest you in the hospital?
That means you're fucked.
Like, are they coming in and handcuffing you to the bed?
Well, yeah, they're keeping an eye on you. You have everything. You have to go get surgery done. But
No, I mean,
You're
are
screwed.
you going straight to jail when you get out?
yes,
When you get out of the hospital,
yeah.
and they book you, and then
Yeah.
I think he was released on like $300 bond or something.
No, he's
They're all
fucked.
misdemeanors, dude.
I don't.
Everything's a misdemeanor.
Assault.
I was reading that.
Assault is
like,
a
I
misdemeanor.
think 3 of the charges are like misdemeanors.
You assault a 70-year-old man.
Well,
That's
he
a
did-
misdemeanor.
Yeah,
Okay. You beat the fuck out of a man. Oh, interesting.
misdemeanor. Now he didn't stab the guy with his knife. He got stabbed, right?
You assault him with your fists.
Okay, that's a misdemeanor.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
No, it's not. It's aggressive.
Well, I believe Maddie. Look it
Maddie,
up.
what the fuck are we doing here?
Do you think I?
So I could beat the shit out
Cam
of
thinks
you, and
I'm
it's
the
a-
DA.
I
Like,
could beat the fuck out of Andy and put you in a downtown Chinatown, and it's a misdemeanor
Depends
if
how
I
you-
fucking assault
Depends
you
how you do it. Now
with my hands.
Cam thinks I'm the DA. Like
I
I
don't
like
think
like
you're-
like
no,
like
I
like I
th-
handed
I-
down
I
the
think you're
charges.
Andy.
I just read it.
I think you're Andy.
but I read it.
I think you're Andy. No, yeah, no, you beat him up with your bare
Okay,
hands.
but
You're
like,
gonna get-
are they
you're-
misdemeanor? Look, I'm just saying what I read,
I
dude.
don't think. I don't
Like,
know. I could be wrong.
I
but-
mean, he acts like I'm handing down the charges.
shit. Okay, then you could beat people up, and it's a misdemeanor.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how. You know.
I don't
What
know.
if he really wasn't risking his life,
Did you see what he looked like?
dude? He looked like
I
was
know. He
risking
looked like
his life.
mangled up. He looked like a zombie.
Let's see.
So,
if
I don't
it's
know.
Misdemeanor. I believe it is.
A misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. How about Belichick got fired? What?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
What if I knock you out with my hands? Yeah, he's a felony. Dude.
When's the video coming out?
I don't know. We've been stuck in here, so we don't know exactly what's going down.
I'm looking forward to seeing the video.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
really
I'll,
weird.
Then I'll explain.
And what else went down? God damn, there's a couple other little things, man. I mean, fuck. That is hardcore. Belichick got fired.
Who did?
Bill Belichick. Did I get got on that?
Oh my God,
fuck.
Cam. That's two. You think he got fired in his first year,
Maddie-
4 games in?
Maddie, help me. I'm drunk.
What is wrong with you? Maybe it happened. I hadn't heard
I
that.
don't know. I could be wrong on that again.
America's number
My
one
dad-
source for breaking news.
Don't ever listen to me.
Don't ever listen to this
I'm-
guy.
I am a joke. Everything I do is a joke.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
Just
Everything I say.
Yeah.
Motherfuck!
Why are you doing that?
Because I'm looking up different things just to pop that,
It's
so we can
not-
do this.
It's not what we're looking for.
Son of a bitch. My dad got me the first
Cam,
one.
when I hired you,
No,
I'm not looking for that from you.
When you hired me, my dad goes like this. So no,
Your
it's
dad
not.
is your source?
No, he just texts me during the show, and I go, "What?"
How old's your dad?
70.
So
54,
he's older than that guy
54.
who. Oh my God, that's it.
No,
He's not
1954.
54.
1954. 1954.
Let,
so
let the breaking
72,
news come
71.
out. Stop.
He got me, and it's my dad.
Twice.
I gotta give him a break on that. He's
Okay,
learning
fine.
things, I fucked
Whatever.
that. My bad. I love all you. It's all good.
Okay.
We love everyone. Fuck me.
Such an idiot.
This is during the show.
I just don't want to hear about it.
Let's talk about you then.
Let's talk about
No, let's talk
Stiefel.
about you.
Let's talk about
All
Stiefel.
right.
That's somebody who's credible, who the only accurate thing Cam will say on this podcast so far is basically saying how good Stiefel is
Damn good.
and what they can do for your money.
and they don't get got.
Oh my God.
Like I
Are you
did
saving
twice.
for retirement? Are you planning for your future? Are you looking for investment advisory, asset management? What is it that you're looking for? Go to the best.
They're the best of the best.
Go
right
to the
here, baby.
best.
Goddamn right.
Ron Krasinski, man.
It's our boy.
If I had to trust one person with my money
It's him.
in the world,
It's him.
I trust Ron.
As you should. As you should.
Join our team. Do it today.
Now, am I going to trust my dad for news sources? Goddamn.
No.
Hell no.
No.
He's like, oh, good. It's not true. I go, well, Dad, you just embarrassed me on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
My dad did.
Mm-hmm.
He got me. Son of a bitch.
Individual, institutional, corporate, municipal, our commitment is to listen and constantly deliver innovative financial solutions for you.
Oh, yeah. Real deal.
So they put the welfare of clients and community first. They strive to be the advisor of choice in the industry. And the pursuit of excellence and a desire to exceed clients' expectations are the values that empower our company to achieve their level of status. And they have the highest level of status. So whether you're a shareholder, a client, an associate, you're getting treated the exact same. And you're getting that expertise, advice that you need and that you're searching for.
Damn right, baby.
Stiefel, baby, our
Stiefel,
proud
let's
title
go.
sponsor here on the Cam and Strick podcast, presented by Stiefel.
Let's go.
First Form and firstform.com. Elevate your health.
Got my greens.
Elevate your health. Feel
Got the
better about yourself.
vitamins.
You can feel better about yourself mentally with
Yep.
everything that you have going on with Stiefel because you know your money's taken care of.
Yeah.
And then you can feel better about
Well,
yourself
you
with
spend the
First
extra
Form.
money and be healthy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Eat healthy, be healthy.
I don't know how I'd get through these weekends. I know you chirped me for going through these hockey tournaments and whatever, but
I didn't.
if I didn't have
I
that
didn't.
First Form with me, I
I
don't know
didn't.
how I'd get through it.
I didn't chirp you.
I don't know how I'd get
I
through
didn't
it.
chirp you.
You did on the
I
show.
didn't.
On
I
the
didn't.
show. It's okay.
I didn't do it.
On the show.
I didn't say I cared
Mm-hmm.
or I like what you're doing.
Yeah, okay, good.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, you would.
Other people are.
Mhm.
Tell them
They-
to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. They would do the same thing.
My kids dominate, no doubt about it. If they had time, you got time and you put
or
your
if
extra.
their kid
you
played at that level.
Don't
or
even have
whatever.
time and you do extra to do that.
Mhm. If their kid played.
So that's why they're bitching because I can't do that. But you do that.
Mhm.
So I'm actually sticking
or
up
if
for
their
you.
kid had a kid that played hockey or whatever.
Yeah, that was actually doing really well.
Then you.
So that's
maybe
the
would.
excuse they have. Their kid's not in that position to do it.
Mhm.
So like, I can't believe he's doing that.
So it's not relatable.
no, exactly. I'm sticking up for you.
Hey, now you are. Finally, because
I just told you I didn't mean to be
almost
like
kicked
that.
you off the team because like I need someone who's gonna.
Who
Like,
are you gonna
protect
invite
me.
back on?
I need someone who's gonna protect me on the ice.
Who? Who?
He's gonna be there for me when the whistle blows.
Who?
Twister,
Twister.
Chaser.
Fuck. Twister will fucking stick up for you. Chaser's got a lot of things going on.
I know
He's
he
got his
does.
own podcast. You think he's gonna do one with you?
He does have a new podcast.
Yeah, with Holy.
He didn't
Yeah,
promote it. We didn't let him.
Why didn't he promote it?
I don't know.
He could have done. Didn't he?
was-
We didn't even talk.
He was mad at us that we didn't do the
I know.
podcast in his studio. But we need Maddie here, man.
No shit. That's what I told him. It's like the worst call ever. Like, Chaser, no, we're gonna do it at our studio. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm like, let's just keep it organized.
First Form fruits, greens, bars, meat sticks,
Yeah,
hoodies like this.
Hoodies,
This is
everything.
a First Form hoodie.
everything.
Everything.
And they got everything.
Use
You wanna
that
feel
promo
good? Use
code.
First Form.
You got to use our link, our email link, firstform.com/Cam&Strick. That's how you get it done.
Hell yeah.
Firstform.com/Cam&Strick. Use it today. Blue Note Roofing, baby. 314-920-5713. I lost My survivor pool last night, I picked Buffalo. How the hell does Buffalo lose at home
To New England.
to New England?
No.
Gosh, dang it.
At quarterback, boy. You know.
My fantasy team won, but my survivor...
Talk about it.
You want to know?
Talk about your dreams and your fantasy.
Oh, my God.
When people talk about their dreams, like, I had a dream last night. No one gives a fuck. Although, when we do talk about specific dreams,
Yeah.
people do comment.
People
and
do
say,
care.
Cam, here's why you have
Yes.
that.
Yeah, no, they care. They absolutely
But
care.
when Andy talks about his fantasy, people are like, I hate you.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
I don't talk about fantasy on here very often.
Yeah, you did.
My survivor pool.
Because sometimes you don't know what to say because you're not prepared because you don't do your fucking
Yeah, I
homework.
do. Yeah, I do.
You got to do show prep.
I did a lot today, dude.
Show prep.
I did a lot. I brought a lot
Oh,
to the
you did?
table. Oh, the hockey talk? Yes, I did.
No, I brought it up. I knew all this stuff.
Yeah, but I was able to break it down and give you some. And I
No, you just
and I foreshadow. I tell you exactly how it's going to go down from the last several months.
you were right on one thing. McDavid.
hmm You know when Steiner walks by me when I'm on the phone?
Alexander.
So when he's, I saw him.
I
like
love him.
50 feet away. He was walking towards me. I'm walking towards him.
He's like, get me out of here.
No, on the concourse, he's just got a big smile on his face. So when he gets next to me, I'm like, yeah. So if you move him for a first round pick, I think.
He's like, who are you talking to?
Oh, he gets that loud laugh. You know, he knew I was fucking.
I love Steiner.
So
I think he's
funny.
going to be great.
He will be.
Now, will he have the same gravitas as Army when it comes to breaking down what's going on with the Blues, where the fans love? Army's the best at being like
Gravitas.
gravitas, meaning,
Is that Greek or Latin?
can I talk?
What is it?
Where Army just, he's not like John Mozela. He's just like, no, this is what we need to do. Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Like he's just open. He's easy. He's
Mhm.
honest. So Steiner's got to kind of, that's a tough, it's just it's tough to like be next in line.
God, you're slow today, man. I know it's a
I
Monday.
had to wait for you for 2 fucking hours.
Are you gonna catch up here? Get up to speed?
We're like 2 hours
314-920-5713 for Blue Note Roofing. Gutters, siding,
Fascia.
soffit, fascia, roofing. Get that free estimate. Get it today. Blue Note Roofing, baby. 314-920-5713. Call
We love
Davey
you.
Novak. Call him today. Sparks. You know how many times my kid lost an edge this
I had
weekend?
to get my skate sharpened at the Centene the other day.
Oh, yeah. They use the Sparks.
Yep. 3/8.
And you didn't lose an edge, did you?
Dominated.
There you go. That's all you need to know. I mean, I wouldn't like.
I keep asking you to come. You don't show up.
I might show up Wednesday. You never know.
Melonby was out there with his kid.
Oh, good.
Scotty boy, we love you, buddy.
Scotty's the best.
Dominated.
Yeah.
He's 56. How old is
Oh,
he?
Paul. I mean, Scotty's still dominating.
Big Scotty.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love hearing that.
Him and his son, who's coaching for NYCDS, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very smart, man.
Looks just
Extremely
like his dad.
smart.
Looks just like his dad.
Yeah.
Nice kid. Yeah.
I love it. Sparks though. SparksHockey.com. Use our promo code Cam and Strick. It'll save you more money
When
than
Black Friday and Cyber Monday. It's coming up.
Black Friday is.
Do you have Halloween decorations up and stuff?
Yeah. My wife. The inside.
Oh.
I should send you some pictures.
Send me some.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
there's
it. I
some
like
great
seeing
stuff. Actually, I like the
Because
Halloween
Lori and Kate
decorations.
love doing that.
Oh,
shit.
my God.
God, they're obsessed.
You know,
I love.
it's almost
makes
like
me feel good.
feels like you're in like an elementary school classroom.
I
or
know.
something.
Like you feel good. Like I just feel nostalgic. Like
Yes.
I do.
Oh yeah. It makes you feel good.
Right. Right.
Right. SparksHockey.com. Use that promo code Cam and Strick and don't see you know who.
Fuck boy.
Jesus. Seth.
God. He's weird.
Yeah. You want to waste your money
Look in his closet.
traveling out of town?
My son's a good kid. He's a good kid. Look in his closet. Animal bones in there.
Oh God. Really?
Underwear from the neighbors. He's a good kid.
And he's the guy
Look what
sharpening
the fuck
skates.
is in his. Look what is. Get out of here.
And he's sharpening skates.
Wake up, parents. Your son's a weirdo. Figure it out.
How do you avoid that?
I don't know.
Get a Sparks.
Oh yeah.
This guy.
How do you avoid having a kid that's like that? I don't know.
How do you avoid
don't
having
have a
him
kid.
sharpening your
Don't do
skates?
acid when you have
Okay,
children or
all right.
something. How do you become a killer?
What are you drinking? Code Red Mountain Dew?
Code Red Vodka Mountain with like fucking mini buns in your goddamn belly button,
Mini buns.
looking up weird things
Oh,
on the
God.
internet, which is all documented. Like if you're a parent and your kid's a fucking psycho, like
Yeah.
you had signs.
Yeah.
Like look at it.
I know. Well, yeah, exactly.
No shit.
What's going on with that Robinson kid? Some people are. Actually, we don't want to go there. We're not doing
What'd you say?
politics. Tyler Robinson. He had a court appearance.
Oh, in
recently.
England.
Some are saying that he didn't do it.
Hey, they'll arrest you in England for posting things. It's scary.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I just told you.
Posting what?
If you post something,
That's anti-government or something.
yeah,
Okay, well, don't do that.
everything's Muslim
It's
over there
very
now.
scary.
A lot of Muslims.
All right, Chaser and Twister on this edition of the Cam and Strick podcast. We talked about True Float, by the way. Get one of those badass coolers. You can get it with our logo. You can put any logo you want on it. If you have a business and you want your own cooler, you want your own heated chair with your logo sitting on your back porch when the fire's going this fall and this winter, no
It's the
better
best.
thing to show
It's the
off
best.
than a
Yep.
heated chair with your logo
right.
on it.
Yep.
And one of these badass coolers. You have True Float and you have Yeti. Who you taking on your team?
True Float, badass guys. Tough.
Albertans. They're
Albertan
happy
shit
today.
kicking.
I wonder how they're thinking.
No, they're happy
Are
today.
Oiler fans excited about this
Sure,
two-year
you got him
extension?
for 2 more years.
Or
yeah.
are you nervous about what's to come at the
you
end?
guys are lucky you have a guy that in that situation for that
Yeah.
long anyway. Like we had Hawley. How long was he here? It was
Ele-
the longest-
11 years probably or so.
Was it 11?
Probably. Do you know that Colton Parrego's
88.
been here for like 11 years already?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. I think Pronger was here for like 9 or 10 years.
Yeah.
What's he,
Hawley was
what's he
80.
putting on social?
Love everybody. And then he tells me how bold I am.
Oh my God.
I know.
He told you that?
I love people. Be nice to people. Be nice to
Yeah.
everyone. Hey, Cam, you look fucking...
Hey, shut the fuck So funny. True Flow, baby. We're still giving away that True Float, that Cam and Strick podcast, True Float cooler. Go to their Instagram, True Float. That's TRU Float. Get all the details there and enter to win a Cam and Strick podcast.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Badass cooler. Chase and
Goddamn
Twist.
right. We love you
Nostalgia,
guys.
baby.
What's up, baby?
Live in studio.
90s, let's go.
The Cam and Strick podcast is brought to you by First Form, baby. Use our link and do it today. www.firstform.com/Cam and Strick.
Get jacked now. They are the real deal.
Get that protein, check out the apparel, eat those bars, and drink those energy drinks. Firstform.com/Cam and Strick.
Yeah.
Now on to the interview.
You did the up and over?
Yeah, but I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
think
the
it
I
whole
was
gotta-
good.
fucking
I gotta
straight
show
up
you.
and down in the air.
It's
I mean,
the
obviously
funniest.
He meant to do it.
Oh fuck
No.
yeah.
What'd you
Bobby
do to
stepped
did?
over him
What
like-
did you
He's
do
just-
to him?
No, he had his head up his
No,
fucking
no.
ass.
Strick, what did you do to fucking Plager?
No,
he
because he's a
was-
media
He
guy.
was laughing.
He's a
and
media
then, you
guy.
know what? He goes in the locker room the next day and
Let me see.
and he had them put
Oh
it
my
on the
God.
fucking Casino Queen big hits.
So,
So it was on
what
the
did you do?
Jumbotron for
What
like-
did you do? Are
He's
you
fucking
not
like-
Casino Queen big hits.
I gotta find
I
this.
lost the part
You
of
have
my
it,
feet.
gents?
I gotta find
Yeah,
this.
it's a charity game. You
un-
did something
Well, wasn't
to piss
it at
him off.
No.
Where
I just-
was it at Scott
Family Arena.
Family
There's
Arena.
no hitting in any
Family
charity
Arena
game.
charity game.
You fucking hip check. You did
And
something.
he
I
wasn't
couldn't
even
fucking-
like
I
he
was
wasn't even
fucking
like
It's the,
dying.
it's the best thing ever. Bobby stands over him like, you little fucking
Are we
bitch
going?
boy.
I hope you're
it's-
recording this.
No, we're
Yeah.
recording everything. Yeah, we're good.
So,
Look at-
let
look at
me
me.
ask you though.
Yeah.
Right, real quick.
Yeah.
What did you do? You had to have done something.
I did
because
nothing.
It's a fucking
Well,
charity
I think,
game.
I think,
No,
I think
Twister, he's a
probably
media guy,
Just being
and that's
media.
exactly what he said in the interview when they interviewed him. That you fucking put Andy down. He goes, he's a fucking media guy.
Maybe he knows somebody that
Hey,
you pissed
no,
off.
and then
Well, that would be
Chaser,
easy enough.
Chaser,
fucked up Andy too.
yeah, but Chasers was illegal. They would have given him 2 games.
Oh,
Chaser.
bullshit.
They would have given him 4
we
or
were
5
all
games.
hanging out
Player
because of
safety.
the outdoor game, and holy, everybody's back in town. We're all scrimmaging. Andy's out there for some reason, and it's so funny. Chaser goes down and puts him fucking down.
No, he
hit-
came down the wall, Cromwell
and
style.
fucked you up. No, and then
Elbow to the head.
Andy's
Chest right in his
right in his
shoulder,
sternum.
right in his chest. Fucking
It was illegal.
It was the
Dallas Drake
funniest-
fucking-
Why? What's
and-
illegal about that?
and you see, I retaliated.
No, you skated to the bench and challenged him, and where everybody's like, "Calm down, homeboy."
Oh,
I
you're
was so
okay.
mad because I knew he would do it. I knew
So you wanted
going
to get
into the
punished
game.
again.
I
You wanted
knew
to
he
get
was-
punished
your head
twice.
down.
I knew he was going to
So-
do
so
something. And Chaser's like, what? What's the big
It puts
deal?
a smile on my face. It
So you
just
went to go
does.
get beat again. You're going to go challenge
I
him to
was
the bench.
so
That's a
mad.
great
Soupy
idea.
Like that one
I
time
was
in a
so
fantasy
mad.
camp. Soupy was scoring, like taking slap shots and fucking ringing them off the crossbar.
Yes.
And he came around the net. He came around the net and threw it back.
Oh.
Looked up, and I was right there.
Sit down.
And the red team was like, yeah, they're like, fuck. Right? Like this.
The red
Gets
team.
up, he goes,
The
what
red
the
team.
fuck are you doing? I go, just think about what you're thinking of doing right now, because if you fucking swing, because he's like, I go, you swing that stick at me, I'm gonna beat the piss out of you.
We got pissy
Throw
at
me
each
out,
other
fuck
back
me.
in the day, man. In
Well,
those scrimmages, for
Let
sure.
me tell you. So I got a chance to play the Flower, Guillaume Fleur in Quebec.
Yeah.
And I tell you, it was supposed to be his last year. But so every place we went to, packed, and they always gave him a gift. Montreal, they may have given him a singer that he already had, but that was good. That was awkward. But anyways, we're in Vancouver, and it's the day after the game. We win, and we're practicing at another facility, and I went out with Flower that night. That motherfucker can
Oh
drink.
yeah, he's a
Dude,
professional.
no, and eat. He had 2 steaks, 2 baked potatoes, 2 salads, and he drank a half a dozen beer during, and then he's drinking that, and I go, Flower, I can't keep up. I'm not expecting you, son. Just hang out. Holy shit. And went and they continued on and hung with him, but not really, because he's a professional. And practice comes, and Ron Tuggenut is like, Tuggy's just, and he's being a dick.
He's
He's
wound up tight.
He's wound up tight, and guys are supposed to take it easy, and they're taking their shots. And Flower, for whatever reason, is not going to take that shit. Flower winds up from the freaking blue line, and I mean a rocket right over fucking Tugger's ear. Like it couldn't have been. He didn't try to hit him in the head, but I mean he missed his head by this far, and it was a rocket. And Tugnut, he's coming out of there, and Flower goes, "You don't want another one of these? Shut the fuck up and be a goaltender now." And so you got Pierre Pagé, Pagé doesn't know what
Oh,
he's
yeah.
doing. He's got pulling up his drawers like
What do I
this.
do?
What do I, he can't say a word, because when Flower speaks, everybody's quiet. You should have seen Tugger climb the whole, okay. Not a word. If he would have hit him, he would have killed him.
Oh,
No
my
shit.
God. In a charity game?
No, it's just
Are we
practice
rolling?
after.
Yeah, we're
practice
rolling.
after we played in Vancouver.
Oh,
We're in the season.
practice.
We're in the season. Now you got to understand.
You get hit during charity games, Andy.
I know I
Other
do.
people
I know.
usually
You
don't.
bring that on yourself.
Well,
You do.
fuck.
And it's not
It's a
what you
badge
do.
of honor. That's what I
It
tell
is a
people
badge.
now. It's a
what
badge
you're
of
doing.
honor.
Trifecta.
It's not what you're doing during the game either, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Andy said
They're
Chaser.
not mad at you
Hey.
for that.
Chaser said he's the most skilled guy back in the
He did.
late '90s and stuff like that. And then Chaser's like, "No, I've never said that." But Andy still.
He said it twice.
You're the most skilled?
That's what he said.
Skilled.
He hadn't seen anybody
I
else
didn't
yet.
even
He
know
just
what
What are we
retired.
doing?
He
In
didn't
the
even
Afton-
have you
in the
unicorn
Afton
sign
Tier
up.
3 league.
Hashtag I
He
love
You're the
rock.
most skilled guy in the Afton tier 3 league. Fuck.
Hold on, but YouPorn wasn't out back then.
No,
Yes.
no.
And it didn't have hashtag I love cock, because that's where your skill set really shines.
Hey, he said it publicly. Nobody
I'd like
else
to
heard it.
get that footage then.
Yeah, I know. We
Find
didn't-
No, it's
It
there.
was on radio. It was in a
'cause I
post-game
posted on
show
my
at KTR at OB's, actually.
It's the funniest damn thing in the world.
What are you talking about?
He's doing a
Bobby.
post. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
I gotta
Bobby,
see
Oh,
that.
no. I mean, I'd like to see him post where I said
You did.
he's the
twice.
most skilled guy.
But you hadn't really seen anybody
Yeah,
else
where
in
is that?
town.
Actually, I've
It was
called
a
you out on
radio-
that
it was a
multiple.
radio- It was a radio show.
Oh, now
Find
it's
it,
radio.
be able to-
Next
should
thing
be
you know,
documented.
It was radio.
next thing you know, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
text
yeah,
message.
yeah.
Yeah.
A voicemail, and then it's a text message.
In 2002.
And then he said it just at Obi Clark's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
We're all wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
boy.
Chaser, how you doing, man?
I'm okay. I got some bad news. Bad news this morning. I lost the sight of my eye, in my right eye. I have a little bit, like about 20, 25%. And they found out today, and if they used the example that if your brain was wrapped in saran wrap and we scratched it with our nail, you'd never be able to heal the saran wrap. And that's what's happened to the optic nerve from the leukemia in my right eye. It's been scratched, and so the nerve died on the ends. So basically, it's kind of, instead of being that pink color that your nerves are, it's more of a white. It's dead, and it won't. You can't regenerate a nerve. So there's that, and then on the other side of it, on the outside of the lens from the radiation, I've got, like she said, it's like somebody dumping, sand on a plate and leaving it outside. Eventually, the water washes the sand out and becomes just a clean plate again. And that's I've gone from 2020 to 2030 in that eye, and this one obviously diminished at the same rate but it's from the radiation, not from leukemia. So because the radiation's been over, it's starting. She said your eye is actually, you have more sight in your eye than you think you have. than it was when they tested it the first time and found out there was a problem. So then that sand will eventually wash off and you'll get the sight back to 20/20 in your left eye and you'll get a little bit of it back in your right eye, but you basically lost most of your sight in your right eye. It's not gonna regenerate. So that's a tough one, but again, it beats the alternative. I've got a spinal tap. I've got a bone biopsy tomorrow. And then they'll do 5 spinal taps. So they'll go in your back, in your spine fluid, pull out the fluid, take the vial, push chemo down the hole, and go in 5 spots up my back. They feel like because I got the bone marrow biopsy, there's going to be a little bit of pain relief because of the, you get Dilaudid lidocaine and an epidural. And so then they'll give me a little bit of freezing in my upper spine. And that's just to find out if the blasts of the leukemia are gone and if the radiation and chemo that I get has worked.
It's localized, right? It's not going to your organs or anything.
No, and that's the thing. I think you and I talked about this.
We did.
It's a proton machine, so it gets my entire brain fluid, but doesn't go into your organs. And yet, when it radiates you, they needle these tattoos on you. And so if you're laying on your back, they put it to the tattoos and then it would radiate down through my spine and my back, but it wouldn't go forward into my organs. So pretty scientific, pretty cool what they have. And hopefully...
Cool if you got cancer.
Cool if you got cancer, which I happen to have.
Yeah, you happen to have that.
And so you just wait for the medicine to do its work, and hopefully that's what's going to kill the leukemia, because it's in the fluid, which is good. It's not in my gray matter, and it's not in my tissue in my body anymore. It's snuck somewhere by the brain, the stems.
Is there any opportunity for it to escape from where it's at right now after this therapy? Let's say, for example, it's eradicated. Is that now you've solved the problem?
Solved the problem. And my last bone biopsy came back 99.9% clear in the tissue, which doesn't mean it was that before and it was in remission and it came back. It was what snuck by. They obviously can't test for it. They can, but they didn't test for it to be in the fluid of my brain because it just rarely ever happens. Right. It happened, and then we get to the point where we got to go and go in there again and do what we're doing now with the fluid and the spinal tap. So, I've had 3 rounds of chemo. I'm going to get my 4th tomorrow, and then they'll wait the 4 to 6 weeks and test me with scans and another spinal tap. And they hope these spinal taps show that there's no leukemia. So anyway.
How do you keep up with your energy? Like, Chaser, you're everywhere. You're at the game. You're doing, how do you, are you tired when you
traveling?
Get traveling, god damn.
Well, here's
you got
the
a lot
thing.
of things going on.
You can sit around waiting to die, or you can go get yourself better and try and figure out, just live your life and look into all of the things that could make you healthier. And I know you guys don't know this about him, but I mean, you might think this about him, but you don't know this for sure, but he's fucking brilliant. So he sat in a room with my doc. Well, first of all, I'll tell you the front end of the story. Twister walks in with a huge Target bag into my room. 2 doctors are having a consultation with me. It's 10 at night. I go, hey, dude. He goes, what's up, brother? He goes, hope you're okay with me being in here. Pulls the couch
We got to
out.
understand here that we had a conversation earlier that it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
It was early that afternoon, and
He was working all day.
and he
All
was
day.
down. And I called Jamie, my fiance, and I said, hey, I gotta go to the hospital. She goes, why? I go, Chaser just seems like, because every day upbeat, upbeat.
Yeah.
Like never loss of step. Even the one small staggers when the guy passed away at the other room, that bit you in the ass.
Yeah.
But every day up to that was always positive. It was always good. And that one day just felt like, oh shit. Shit's
Well,
going
he
south.
was working in,
needed
he's
you,
working in like Collinsville, Illinois or something, right?
How you remember?
So he just
Fucking
he
nicely
just
done.
walks into the room and he's got a Target bag. So he's come from work and he's going and he's come from a Target and he dumps all of these clothes on his bed beside my bed. And he says, I hope you guys don't mind. And he just starts taking his gear off and he's in his underwear and,
We're
he,
gonna shower.
and he walks into the shower because he's been working all day. And they're looking at me like, what the fuck is going on here? And Twister, I'm talking to the guy, and he comes out and he goes, he's listening and listening. He goes, I got a question for you. And he says, well, when his plasma levels level off at this level, what's low normal, what's normal, what's high normal? Then he starts asking, well, will this affect something? And then he says, well, a lot of these have emergence that carry off the dead cells. Like, what does this cling to that kill when you kill the leukemia? What carry, and he goes, well, you just kind of exasperate it through your stool and through, and he's asking all these questions. And he goes, by the way, you guys, if you want to sand your deck, just use the towels in this fucking place. He goes, you don't, but he goes, Christ almighty, I got scratch marks from drying off. He goes back into the bathroom with his clothes, changed, because he's got 2 towels wrapped around him. Goes back in, puts underwear on, and the doctor goes to me, is this another doctor? Fuck. Nobody stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. I go, no, it's Tony Twist. And the guy goes, what? And I go, it's Tony Twist. You not met Tony when you were
Dr.
in?
Tony Twist.
And
Dr.
he goes,
Twist.
no way. He goes, well, fuck. He goes, this isn't the way I thought I was going to meet Tony Twist, getting naked in a hospital room, asking me questions.
About plasma.
And then,
No shit.
Well, listen,
and
I
then-
was only updated. I learned a lot, and purposely, as you go through it, he gets tired. I have to get tired of fucking explaining it all the time, whatever.
Yeah.
So I do my due diligence and
Yeah.
read and understood. So that way we can eliminate all the other shit,
oh, yeah.
and we can talk if you want to talk, and if you don't want
And
to
he's
talk,
got
go to
he's got
fucking
the
sleep.
password to my chart, which is all of the things they give you and all. So he could look and know what was going on with me, just like I would look on the internet. If I would look and I don't understand any of it. He does.
Oh, you
So
do.
what I do understand, what I look up on my chart mostly is when's my next visit and when do I have to be there. But I mean,
that's not
Twister would
necessarily
actually look at, the other day, and we talk about this, and we can talk about this now, but our buddy Kimball's got it.
Yep.
We had dinner the other night with Pat Jablonski, me, Twister, and Jabber, and Kimby. And Kimby's suffering from leukemia, a type of cancer too, that he has to constantly have treatments as well,
and that one's not going away.
Yeah, that one's not going away. And so Twister asked him, Kimmy's like, I don't know. Next thing you know, he's got my phone out with my chart, Kimby's with his chart, and he's comparing, he's saying, listen, you guys, you got, your red blood cell count's here, your white blood cell count is here, and this is what it's got to be at. Normal platelets are here, and all of the things that we have to keep in mind when we're getting tested of where we got to be and monitored. So when you ask me how I have the energy, it's like, I think I'm lucky to get a lot of support from a lot of people, like a ton out of Twister. He's been unreal. And my kids know they can call him, like some shit hits the fan, and I'm at my house, they don't need to worry. I said to my oldest one day, I said, hey, he goes, you better call Mr. Twist. Because some guy was being an asshole. And I straightened the guy out on the phone. I said, the next time I have to straighten you out, I'm coming out there and fucking, this is going to happen. And I said, and he said something smart to me. I said, oh, it's all right. I'll call Twister. He'll be with me, and we'll take that whole construction crew and straighten them all fucking out. And he goes, and anyway, my kid's listening on the phone.
I know.
My kid goes, you better call Mr. Twist. And I said, I'll be all right.
I
Just
don't know
don't
how
worry.
I got that moniker. Christ almighty.
And then
I do.
Then he phones Twister and tells him. So Twister calls me. He goes, what the fuck are you doing? And I said, I had to go to this construction site and give a guy a little tap on the helmet with a.
Yeah, with his cane.
No, it was a little bat I had. But it was.
Oh, I was being generous
Yeah, I know. Well,
with
well,
the cane. I wasn't bringing out the
So
fish
then,
bat.
I
my
said to
God.
Will, how many fucking calls do you think you get to Twister? You can't just do that. He goes, I don't know. He told me as many as I want.
Absolutely.
And I was like, oh, that's how it's going to be. I go, well, you're lucky you didn't know him fucking 25 years ago because you'd have been running around handling a lot of shit.
Hey, but Twister and I were talking, but your mentality, like from playing hockey and the role that you play, like how does that come into play in terms of fighting?
Well, I think here's the thing
all of that?
with our character, and Cam can attest to this.
Not you.
I didn't know which Cam are you talking about.
Yeah. We've been accustomed to running at the fight our whole lives when people are running away from it. And so I think what happens is you know, the role itself, it pisses me off. I can't run at it right now. And so the role itself doesn't really change when you leave the game. You want people to call. You want to be the guy that people call for help. You know, look, I walked out of the studio, made you guys wait an extra 5 minutes because we have a guy that needs to be in rehab, and they called. The center called, and the alumni association called, and we got him in rehab in less than 24 hours.
Yeah,
And I-
after you've been in less than 24 hours, this is all pointing to the fact. 3 hours ago, being diagnosed, so I'm going to be blind.
Yeah.
Right.
Going to the whole, it's the head.
Yeah.
We've talked about it so many times, Chaser.
Yeah.
The head. If you didn't fight for a freaking living, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Because the mentality, and I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that wholeheartedly because that attitude, you know it.
If you want to be
Go to
successful, you
battle.
got to have some fuck you in here. You might as
Yeah.
well just pack it up. And at some point, like, do I have my moments? I what a lie would be. The day that I called him to get me out of the hospital, I was done. I was going out the fucking window because I was done. I was just so. And then somebody telling me how lucky I was because this happened instead of this, and you're lucky because this could have happened instead of this. I said, if one more person tells me how fucking lucky I am, I'm gonna fucking
No shit.
sucker them because, and I got down and I was in the shower and I had a fucking breakdown. But if I'm gonna have them, I'm gonna have them by myself. But I called him that day. I'm like, you got to get me out of here. He's like, he didn't say like, well, I said, I'm losing my mind. I can't. I got this just happened. This just happened. I found out this. And Twister said, let me ask you a question. I go, what? What are you hooked up to? I said, nothing. He goes, okay, I'll be there in 20 minutes. And he didn't ask me. It's like that Ben Affleck line, you know, in the town. Like, you know, we're going to, you know, I need you to help me and we're going to hurt some people. We can never talk about this again. We're going to hurt some people. Whose car are we taking?
Yep.
Like, and you think you have those friends in your life until you call at 2 a.m. and the wife says, where the fuck are you going? And then all of a sudden, well, Twister called and you're going with Twister at 2 a.m? No, you're not.
No, that's good.
Go back to fucking bed because the kids are going to need you in the morning, right? So how many 3 a.m. guys do you really have? If you think about when shit hits the fan, right? How many actually are coming? And that's what I'm lucky about is I've got a few
Boy, do you ever.
and I'm lucky, you know?
And he'd be like, I have an interview to do.
I'm like, what?
I'm on an NHL network at
Call
3
me-
in the morning.
Call me back. I'm sleeping.
You would say that
No, I
to me.
wouldn't.
There's so much
I
support
would be
there,
there.
Chase.
No,
I don't
you
know how you keep. You are the master of keeping the Rolodex rolling. You are, and you do it with enthusiasm. You don't do it just as a checklist.
Mhm.
I promise you, I don't know how. And all the support is because you're genuinely involved in the Rolodex. You're not calling to go, hey, just checking up and then hanging up. You're doing all those things. That's why you have that. And that's the reason you're still alive, because all those things you
Right.
did on top
Damn
of
right.
that, you made friendships and alliances and meaningful business relationships with these people. That's the difference. I believe it's totally the difference. 100%. I there's no doubt.
Well, I think we've got it. Like we've got a thread of forever champs in the Peoria group, you know, and it's awesome because it's pretty engaging. It might be a lull for a week, and all of a sudden there's fucking 30
Yeah.
text messages and going back and forth with guys. But when you look at the group of guys we had, and I'm not, you know, Jimmy Veazey, 3 a.m. guy. No, and this is not taken away from any of the guys I don't mention. Pat Jablonski, 3 a.m. guy. Nelson Emerson, 3 a.m. guy. Chopper Tomlinson, 3 a.m. guy. You know, like,
No French guys.
and no offense to no, that's off that team.
And
Twister.
Bobby Plager would be a.
Bobby Plager.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Oh no,
God,
3 a.m. He
Bobby.
was 4 at the piano waiting for us to come in.
Yeah, he was like,
He's
hey,
waiting for
he
the
was
call.
the guy calling us.
That guy.
Fucking
God.
guy.
At 4 o'clock in the
They-
morning, making sure he didn't come home before fucking 3.
You two-
We had an incident in Peoria where Twister got sent down and I think he threatened everybody in the organization, including Jack Quinn and Sutter and everybody, and he was pissed. And he gets to the minors and Bobby's coming. Bobby goes, can you go pick him up and make sure he buys into what we got going, because we got a good fucking thing going here. We're
Fucking
like
A.
10 in a row at the time. I think we won 18, right?
Yeah.
And
Gold standard.
we lost our first game and won the next 18. And he goes, can you get him to buy in? Because he goes, we can't afford to fuck around here. We got a good thing going. So I go, yeah, I'll go get him. So I go get him, and we're talking in the car, and he's pissed. He's like fucking pissed. He got sent down. He's like, this is bullshit. They kept
Who?
Todd and
Who they
Todd,
kept?
Todd,
Todd Ewan? Yeah.
Todd Ewan and Herb Bragg.
Herbie. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they kept those two guys, sent him and
Those
I
are
down.
jobs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we took those. Okay, go ahead.
We ended up with those. any event. Well, Sutter told us when we were 19, we've been getting pushed around in Detroit, and it's going to stop. You two pack up your bags. We're going to go to Detroit, and you're going to the minors after this, but we got to stop to make, and we're going to straighten some shit out. And
That's
we went in-
exactly what happened.
Yeah, he went in, fought Probert Kosher. I fought Probert and Lee Norwood, and we went
To the
to the
minors?
minors the next day, and
But you felt like big dicks going to the minor.
and they,
Fucking
but we were. By the way,
Fuck yeah.
that team, we might have been the worst team. Well, we weren't the worst team ever assembled, but we were bad.
That
We
first
made
year
the
weren't too
playoffs. We were
good.
the toughest team. We had 16 rookies, and nobody fucked with us. Lyle, Odeline, me, Taylor, him. I mean,
Lyle.
bad. tough,
Odie,
Jimmy,
Lyle.
Vease.
Lose
Yeah.
your finger.
T-
You don't fucking party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Oh, yeah.
Vease and Tomlinson, and fuck, we were tough.
Was it-
Anyways, Bobby Plager, that night, I get Twister. This car, I pull in, this car's backing out, and this biker right in front of, like, stall 2 in front of the restaurant windows, pulls into the stall I'm signaling to. This biker. I'm like, you motherfucker. And then I look over and he goes, let me out of the car. I'm like, whoa. And so I go around the back. I drive around the back. I come to the front. He goes right over the bike and he's waving his arms in front of the window. I'm like, oh, fuck, they ain't going to be good. Boom! Kicks the bike over. I'm like, fuck. The next thing you know, out come these bikers, right? And they're flying out of this place. It was the place we hung at. We'd already told the guys to meet us there. We were 15 minutes late, so they had to be coming soon. I'm telling you, man. And Tom Tilley was the only guy.
Tommy Tilley, baby.
Tills got stuck in the melee. We were fighting like a fucking roadhouse, okay?
Back when
Damn.
bikers were fucking.
Oh, bikers
Yeah,
were
but they
fighting.
didn't know there's 20 of us in there.
Yeah, but what happened was the cars start pulling up. Davey Tomlins pulls up in this red Jeep, and 4 guys pile into the car. And now we're getting bigger. And then fucking another car, Randy Scarda pulls up out of the fucking car. He gets with a bunch of guys. Not a little bastard could fight.
Yeah, you can.
And we get out of the car, and it's a melee. So some guys go to jail and shit. And Plager, Vease is like, Choppa, don't fucking call Plaga. You know, he's got that Boston accent. He goes, we got to call him. We got to tell him. He's going to find out. He's like, don't fucking tell him. I'll get him out of jail. Jimmy's a professional on the street. I mean, he
True.
grew up
Oh,
in the gang. Like, he's seen everything. Part of the whole Whitey Bulger thing, that's in Charlestown. The movie The Town,
Good old Southie boy.
no, Charlestown.
Okay.
No, he lived there when that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
He was in the
Charlestown and the
mix.
North End think the Saudis are pussies.
Okay.
Now, they don't like to say that, but they know that. So I'm just
He
giving
lived
you
the
fuck.
era
I know
with
guys are
Whitey.
going to get all shit stormed
It's
on
all
your
good.
cup. I'm not fucking worried about it. I'm just telling
That'll
you,
be fine.
that's how it is. That's the facts, okay? So we learned all this shit from Jimmy, but anyways, we end up in the ice the next day, and, you know, you can tell.
Well, it was,
All you guys, what do you say, they had a beer last
yeah.
night?
So we
What
ended up,
Bobby Duty? What was he like? What's going?
but Bobby did.
Listen to this.
Bobby
Listen
had
to
all
what
the
he said.
respect in the world for what we did.
Yeah.
They had all the respect for the guys. We had a room of leaders. You know, you've been in the dressing room. You can recognize as a media guy, when you walk in the dressing room, you can feel who the leaders are. You don't have to listen. You can feel who leads the pack. You might wear the C, Chris Pronger, but you knew Al McGinnis wore the C. You know, there was no two ways about it. When Holly spoke up, we all listened, but he rarely did. You know, except for the odd "fuck you."
Fuck
You
you,
know?
fucking around here.
Give my fucking
Give
stick.
me the puck. Give me my legal
Give my
stick.
legal fucking stick.
But we had a whole room full of leaders.
Yeah.
Everybody stood in. There wasn't one behind. It was a whole straight line. And of course, we had some seeds they have spoke a different language that, you know, that saw it. They didn't. They weren't buying the program the way it was being sold. That program back then was completely different than today's program.
doubt.
Explain what happened on the ice. Then, 'cause
So,
that'll help. with this.
so here's the deal. It's practice, at the end of practice, and it's been a tough practice at best, okay? Because there's a little discipline that's gonna be tossed out. And he goes, okay, we all line up and we're gonna do medicine hat hops. You know what that is? Medicine hat hop, what they call them there? What are they? Mountains or medicine hat hop?
Yeah. Torture.
Down to the blue line, back to
Suicide,
the end
yeah,
zone.
whatever you
back
wanna
to-
call
you
it.
know.
Red line.
So, everybody down and back. Everybody down and back. And then he goes, all right, everybody who had 1 beer, down and back. 2 beer, down and back. So as you graduate, you can see guys kind of,
Really?
wondering when I'm going to call it in, right? After, 3 or 4, going like, yeah. You guys have fun, dude. You guys have a good one.
How many guys had 4 beer down and back, and they all stood on the line?
And they were proud as, just like big smiles. Oh boy, did they get hurt there.
So how many guys kept skating
listen,
that
the
had-
whole team.
didn't have
and
beers?
David Bruce's fucking wife had a baby that night, and he
he's
went with
still
us. He's like,
skating.
fuck that.
He's
And
not
he just
stepping
kept
out.
skating.
And we got skated for probably, half an hour or more. And
Well, he stopped it after he said, if you don't know, now how many, no, he goes, if you don't know how many beer you had last night, go down and back. We went down and back. And he said,
there's
all right.
already 15 of these, okay, boys?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, all right,
is
he goes,
tough.
all right, you guys, listen up. Lose my fucking number. I don't know who said it was a good idea to call me, but don't ever call me again. He goes, because if the Blues call me, I got to tell them the truth. And he goes, if you wouldn't have called me, I could say to them, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And he goes, but no, now you tell me, now I know. If they ask me and they find out, I'm going to tell them. And he goes, now, you 4 fuckers that weren't with the rest of the team, get on the line, rest you off the ice.
There you go.
We were leaving the rink, showered, everything. They was
Still
Get
skating.
'em.
he
Get 'em.
bagged the piss out of them
There it is.
because
And
he
rightfully
goes, you
so.
know what, if I ever
really?
hear you weren't with the rest of the team,
No shit.
you'll never play for me again.
There's the difference.
And that was early in the
Yeah, there it
season.
is.
That's the difference.
That's a mentality, though.
the
Pete.
mentality. But you know what? That brought cohesion. There was mandatory after most of the
Oh, yeah.
games, if not everyone. We all got to go out for beer. You don't have to drink.
Oh, Choppers, what was it
Be
called? The
there,
barbecue?
though.
Yeah.
Did
Right?
you?
Oh, that was where we all get. What was it called?
The rock and roll
The-
barbecue show.
And
You
had to show up.
We had to show up, and we brought Davey Chopper could play the guitar. Taz, what was his name?
So, fucking Taz. That's what his name. He played the chord.
Terry
McLean.
Terry McLean played the synthesizer piano thing, and then what was the kid that we put X-Lax in the banana boats?
Oh Jesus.
Well-
Aaron Smith. Smitty was living with Chopper and those guys, and he could play the drums, and he was a beauty. And one time we made these banana boats at banana with Hershey chocolate bars in them, and then ice cream over them, right?
But you had to bring your own, by the way.
Yeah, you had to bring your own. We brought the starch. You had to bring your own meat, and then we always just chipped in on the bananas, and we made these banana boats every time. Well, somebody, I think it was VC, put X-Lax in Aaron
Jesus.
Smith.
Well, because he's a chiseler.
Yeah, he was cheap. And,
So
and the
when
guy
you
got the shit so bad that he couldn't play the next game. Still sick. He goes, guys, I don't know what happened. I got a bug.
Yeah, that
And the
fucking
shit-
banana
Did
was
you
right.
tell
And the
anybody else you
shits.
did that or no?
No.
Nobody
But
knew.
Not
when
till later.
somebody, but
Yeah.
wait, when
found out.
somebody's cheap though on the team, especially if they make a little bit of money, like you know that they're cheap and they get a terrible reputation.
Well, it's called alligator arms.
Yes,
T-Rex.
You're a fucking cheap ass.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows it.
No, there's no doubt.
How is with you two alpha males, like you guys, man, doing your thing? You're both getting a fucking shit ton of attention. Did you guys ever fucking go at it? Like
No, I mean we went at it, but it was
what? Like
it was fun.
Were,
It was a job.
were you
and it
like,
was
I want this motherfucker, and you're like, no, I want like any.
Oh no, hell no.
Oh, they all wanted me.
Let's get
let's get that straight.
And that's
And
not,
then
and
when
that's
he
not a
would-
lie.
If
but
Twister barked, that
I
was
know.
it was brutal for him because let me get something straight. His job created my job, and vice versa. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to do what I did because his skill level allowed him to play on the second and third line. There was no skill level involved in my game. I was relegated to a fourth line guy who played, maybe 2 or 3 minutes a game. I knew what my role was.
Well, I did.
But-
I played with you a lot, and I'm going to say this.
But here's the
It
point.
was easy.
But it was easy, and the jobs were created because of it. All right, so his ability to play on a third and fourth line, or a strong third to pick up all, allowed me to sit there, because my skill set didn't allow me to play those minutes. There was positions where I wouldn't be able to fill. Well, now I'm a liability on the ice because they need somebody else to gather minutes to give your first and second line some room to breathe. But with that said, there was a mutual respect. It never crossed my mind. It's a great question because I've never filtered that question. Not one time.
Well, you know how it is.
I've never
I've
filtered that question.
I've been
That's
at
odd.
it with some guys, man. You're so trying to do the same thing. You're competing with each other. You want to be friends. Like,
Man, I tell you what, not once in my career.
Yeah.
Not once in my
So
career.
the coaches never put you guys up against each other either.
Yeah,
though,
like,
right?
fuck
so
no.
who's gonna
Fuck.
do it?
Let me
Who was
just
the
tell you.
coach that embraced
Let me
you
just
guys
tell you
the
guys.
most?
Let me tell you something about Joel Quenneville.
Uh,
He took us in a fucking room and said, "Let me tell you guys something. I don't know how to do what you do. I'm not going to ever ask you to do something that I wouldn't do. But if you tell me that it's time to put you on the ice because I don't know, turn around and tell me." And he goes, "Can't embarrass your team. Can't embarrass this organization. Don't embarrass yourself and your family. Don't embarrass us coaches. Do whatever you want." I'm just going to say this because I've never said this. And Pavel Demitra said when he got to Vancouver, and God rest his soul, he said, he said, the easiest time I've ever had in my career to play was in St. Louis because of twist and chase. And let me just say this to you. There is at least 10 guys I can think of that we got careers for. And you can say whatever the fuck you want about them moving around. And I'm going to say this, and it's going to offend some of these guys, maybe. I hope that's not meant to, because they belonged in the NHL, but we made their careers easy. Scott Pellerin, Blair Atchingham, Darren Turcotte, well established. Terry Yake, fuck, was he going to do if he didn't have us?
baby.
And I mean, seriously, and we love those guys.
Yep.
Connie became a player here because Connie had room to be Connie.
Craig Conley.
And nobody was going to fuck around with him. Nobody fucked around with anybody on our team. Nobody did. So if you looked at the Harry Yorks and the guys that played a little bit soupy, you think they ever would have had the performances they had without both of us? Not a fucking chance. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. And you can say whatever. Yeah, Hully and those guys and Al and them had the luxury. And once in a while, somebody would take a liberty on one of them. They fucking knew they were getting it. There's a picture of him and I screaming in the penalty box across the guys in the penalty, Tom Calhoun and them. I don't know who was on the other side, but whoever the fuck it was, they got it. Like, I guarantee you, if I'm not pissed off or I'm yelling the way I am and he's putting on his shoulder pads, we've already had something happen and it's about to get worse. And I'm just saying, like that, and I have 10 pictures of him and I sitting on the edge of the boards, looking over at one another, and I'm like,
Let's go.
fucking, like,
Let's
and
go.
I mean, when Benny Hogue got his jaw broke from me, I turned around and told Quenneville, put me on the ice. He goes, when? I go, right now. He goes, all right, you're good, go. So me and him and I go, as soon as the whistle blows, start some shit. Because I'm going to fucking pull Benny or fucking Modano out of that pile. And as soon as we lose the draw, Nasher, I think, center. We lose the draw. It goes back to the point shot. Fierzy freezes it right away. He starts grabbing somebody, shaking him, grabbing. Of course, the linesman right to Twister, right? I fucking grabbed Benny Hogan, pulled him out of the pile. Said, all right. And then after the game, when they're all bitching, I said, oh, you want to blame me? Don't blame me. Blame Hatcher. He fucking starts whacking Hall, and he won't. And then he laughing at me. You'll never play against me. And then the coach, which was Hitch, lipping off to me, saying, "You're not gonna get on the ice." I said, "Well, I was on the fucking ice." And Benny dropped his gloves with me, and guess what? I hear he's out. He was out 6 weeks. He got a broken jaw, and that was all because of Hatch. But there's no fucking way that someone was going to take liberties on Hully with him and I sitting there watching. And we knew exactly how to play off one another.
Why do you think we all got into hockey? All of us fucking kids in fucking Eureka and South
I would hope
County.
because Hully was
What
scoring.
do you think? I know. I wish I got into Hully more. I was born to you two.
To answer your question is never thought about that. 1 second.
Nope.
No, 1 second, because it was always not been, and of course we played a different era too. You know, a separate era where there was 20 guys in the draft. There was a lot of guys that freaking
fun.
did not enjoy, but I can guarantee you they had me on the ice, and I had them on the ice. Meaning that just that for that period that we're on the ice,
Yeah.
and we shared time as a
Yeah.
team. We shared time as a team. There was never anything, but there's no competition. And and you've played with a lot of teams where there's multiple enforcers or guys that did the job.
Yeah.
There was never a competition. Not one time.
No, but you
that's-
always,
but
but you
that's-
always knew you had, like, we knew how to play off one, and we knew when we were gonna start some shit, and sometimes they didn't like it. I remember Otzi giving us shit in Chicago.
What did he say? What
He's like,
what
"Ah,
Otzi
fuck,"
say?
because we got kicked out of the game, and now it's he goes, now they're coming after me. Meantime, Manson and Grimson are still in the game, and we slapped around Larmer and Ronak. So he's like,
Kind
you
of
know,
left them Brian there.
but anyways,
And Oates
when
is
you
still
start-
Oates
He's
stuck
like,
in
when
the
you
game.
start-
and
I'm
you
here
guys are
still.
out.
when he wasn't very happy with us, but
he still
we
has
always
green
knew we
uniform.
had Butch,
the Grinch.
right?
Yeah.
We Zoms. We had character guys that would stick up for one another, right? Sergio Momesso didn't like it, like he said, but he was on your team when so like, and then when we got into the next era, guys, we had Rudy playing. He
Hey,
only
Rudy
played 30
fucking
some games.
Bocek,
Rudy
baby.
Pop Pie.
Featherstone,
Dirty
Basil,
fucking
all those
Bocek
guys.
down
And-
the pipe. He threw down
And we
the
had
pipe.
Bursch, and we had McAlpine, and
Yep, Big
we had
Chrissy.
these guys.
Basil McRae.
Baz.
Basil.
Yeah, like
Razzle
There was
dazzle.
4 of us at one point.
yeah.
Wasn't it like Featherstone and Dirk and those guys, weren't they?
Yeah,
With you
and,
guys?
and Feather's a great example of a guy that hated fighting, was tough.
Oh, he was.
Big boy, yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
But
You got to like doing it.
Yeah.
You're good at it.
What team presented the biggest challenge though for you guys? Like because they could match that toughness and that aggression.
well, the biggest battles we had were Chicago and Detroit.
Mhm.
But I mean, Detroit had Kosher and Probert, so
And everybody plays
Mitigating
tough.
that.
That's the difference.
Mhm.
When you got
every
two,
team had them.
but no, it's not even about that. Your team plays different. You got a guy like Chaser and myself. You got Joey and Bobby. Okay, your team plays different because
No
they've
shit.
all got giant balls,
Yeah.
and that transcends the game, and it transcends the ability of that player because no longer is he worried about getting run. He can. I'm not turning his head like I'm going to get hit, or making a play when wouldn't necessarily make that play because you get stand invulnerable. But knowing you're not going to get run, that extra half a second to do your job,
That's a long
that
time.
provided careers.
Yeah.
That provided opportunity to make amazing freaking plays that are on the highlight reel that actually got you a contract at the end of the year. So those opportunities were afforded by guys like Probert, Kosher, myself, Chaser, and any team that had that deuce and word they could. But there's the other part. The understood was each team had the animals. Each team did. So we were no longer having to intimidate the other team. We were beyond that, meaning that the intimidation came from the other bench because those two knew they have to put up with us two if somebody went and fucked around. You go after this guy, we're going to go after this guy. You go after Chris Pronger, I'm going after Marty Lapointe.
Yeah,
All right, and
or Stevie.
or next play over Stevie Eisner. I'm going to
Yeah.
whack him. What are you going to do?
are you gonna
Not
do?
this time. I'm not going to break his ankle.
I might break his ankle.
We're laughing, in Detroit, laughing at each other. Joey, and he goes, right, he knows what's going to happen. Joey knows what's going to happen. We go to the penalty box. We drop the gloves. The linesmen get involved, and we know the camera's on us. But here's the thing. It was all realized on their bench. Do you know what happens? Scotty Bowman doesn't put Larry Lapointe out, but 2 or 3 shifts after. Why? Because he knows he might fuck up, and he's going to lose Stevie Eiserman. So the point was being is after Joey leaves the bench, Stevie Y knows what's going on. He doesn't want to be captured. He already saw what happened. I got put after they scored the goal, and me being in the penalty box. Mike Keenan in Detroit starts me, and he got every Ov and Eiserman. Well, out comes Joey.
Every OV.
Out comes Joey.
Lariano.
Everybody. So what are you going
Fedorov.
to do? I'm going to whack Stevie this time. I'm not going to break his ankles. You can't do that. Well, Joey, you know the game. That's how it works. But here's the point. Mutual respect. Mutual respect. And it wasn't anything else. We did our job. And then the game was quiet. The game was quiet.
Funny how that
Everybody
works.
performed.
Yep.
So the intimidation wasn't, it was from our bench to their bench without having to say a freaking word.
Who's the toughest superstar you play with? Is it Shanahan? Like who's the toughest superstar?
Yeah. Toughest I played with,
Shanny.
especially on the street.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Irish people fight.
I
But
heard
he-
about that fucking
But
thing.
Shanny was the toughest. Yeah. I mean,
Was
I
he
remember
partying
some-
with you guys? Was he around, or did he stick
What?
out? I'm just asking.
what did you ask?
They were
just
best
asking.
No, what did you
friends, man,
ask?
Hanging out.
Is he partying with you guys? We're
Oh.
talking to the people, not us.
I'd tell a story on the air and I'd get a call. He's like, well, fuck, I'm the president of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I'd be like, no, fuck. You
He's
think nobody
hilarious.
saw you in that fight on the street? We got a fucking brawl. Him and I and Twister and Bino.
Yeah.
The guy we played junior with that was tough. It was in St. Louis at the time. Got in a fight at Humphreys. And I mean, it was in the Riverfront Times.
Paulie was
so
there
it's
too,
I
but he
remember.
never stepped in.
like- no,
You ever see Holly get in a fight off the ice?
I've
Like,
never
why
seen
would
Holly.
he?
No.
No. Like,
No.
I mean, guys
No.
wouldn't.
Well, why would he?
I seen him
Well,
look
not
off
that he-
to a
He
guy
does
one night
talk
where he
because
wanted
he
to.
probably gets chirpy poo here and there, and somebody might say something to him.
I can
No,
see-
no one said shit. Why?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
one time in
agree with-
Toronto, and I stomped a guy in about 2 seconds. It was like, and the guy was an asshole, and it was just, he was just being belligerent about his dad, and it was-
Oh,
and it
really?
just an asshole. Anyways, we got in this brawl in Humphreys, and the first time in his life he's going to be the voice of reason. But this guy, I'm hitting this video poker game, and it was actually with my wife, who was the first night she
First
comes
time
to
here.
St. Louis. It was the first time where she's here, and I'm trying to convince her that, she doesn't like this fighting thing, and I'm trying to convince her, like, that's not my life, it's just on the ice. And I've had one hiccup that summer already.
I'm not
where
the
I got
same
in some
guy away
trouble.
from the
No,
ice.
And then we go,
I'm normal.
yeah. And then we get into this video poker thing in
Video
Humphreys,
poker.
and we're playing and having some laughs, and this guy bumps into me, and he turns around and he goes, you play this fucking shit? And Garth Brooks is playing on the music. I go, what? He goes, do you play this shit? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, did you play this shitty music? I said, fucking listen to whatever you want to listen to. I said, Bobby, we got a DJ here. Let him fucking handle the music. Bobby Gray was in there bartending. And the guy said, fucking, you getting smart with me? I turned around. Boom. Guy drills me. Big guy. I hit this guy, goes down. I kick him. I hit him again. And this guy, Twister, grabs me.
It's
And he-
before training camp, so
It's about a week before camp, and he throws me into he gets me in a bear hug from behind. And I'm trying to see who it is. And he goes, hey, what are you doing? And I go, let me down. And he goes, we got camp in a week. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah, let me down. He puts me down because the guy smacked him in the side of the head.
Well, I'm trying to break it up.
And he turned around, and you want to talk about a melee. And Shanahan come over the corner of the bar
Oh, yeah.
and just pow. And the next thing you know, guys are just laying around. And we get in there was always 2 cops at the door, and they're in clothes, even though they were, off duty. They're in
They're playing secondary. So
and
they're
they,
fully
and they're
on.
doing-
know what's
they're
going
working. They come in and they're like zip tying these guys to the floor, right? And they send us downstairs, and we're downstairs drinking beer, kind of going, what, couple bumps here and there. And my wife is just at the time my
She's
girlfriend.
like, what am I
just like,
doing?
I'm going home tomorrow. This is fucking
Just
embarrassing.
bad impression.
Yeah.
No shit.
So anyway, we're downstairs, and finally they let us, come on, these guys are, and it was a Kansas City rugby team. Now they had rugby the next day. I have no idea how they played. We kicked the shit out of them. But anyways, I'm laughing because I'm like, and we're all talking about it, and then I turn to him, I go, and you? Oh, you're the voice of reason in the bar now. The one guy that is up for it all. Chairs, pool cues, whatever.
The voice of reason.
The voice of
For the
reason.
first time ever.
When's the first time you guys heard of each other? Like,
We're 15, right?
Yeah, well, you were with Saskatoon. I came from Prince George with the Prince George Spruce Kings, which is tier 2, and Saskatoon's tier 1. I'd already spent 2 years in tier 2 at 16 doing battle with everybody, and it was a step away from the Charlestown Chiefs. I tell you what, there was 2 arenas we played in that didn't have glass. They had chicken wire behind them. I'm not lying, and one of them was at a reserve, so you never want you as a defenseman. You go in the corner, you're getting spit on. You just chew all over you, had beer and whatever.
cigarettes, everything.
Long story short, I end up in Saskatoon, and it's like nobody knows who I am. Zero. Like there's rumors.
No, we knew that you
They knew
this
about
tough guy
fought, but
was
they
coming.
had no idea. There's some kid that brought up in Prince George. All I did was fight and do shit, and that was
On
all
the street.
on the street. That's all I did. So, nobody really had an idea. And my real first introduction was after the rookie party where Chaser had to, basically in front of Lubinecki and Marcel Como have to explain his way. I got my knuckles. I got to close my eyes black closed because I got to fight at the rookie party, and Chaser's got to explain on my behalf what happened, explain my way out of it, and there's no explaining. I mean, so that was our first encounter, and then it just grew from there. Yeah. Again, going back,
We played Saskatoon together
for 2 years.
For 2 years, and then we came here.
Was Coaster on that team too, or no?
Yeah, Corey.
No,
Corey.
Joey was before
Yeah,
us.
Joey was before us.
Imagine the Blues
Wendell
moving
was
to
the year before.
Saskatoon, though, Chaser.
That was the
never-
rumor. That was just a big
isn't that-
power play.
I
was
wouldn't
that-
have played for it.
Right.
Like, think about that.
We wouldn't have played for it.
No.
Isn't that
We would've moved on.
unbelievable?
No.
Like, to even think about.
But then
that
you
was-
guys end up in St. Louis. Who was in St. Louis first between the two of you?
No, he got drafted. I signed before he got drafted, but Bobby and Patty came to town and told us they were going to do that.
Really?
Took us to Max's Diner.
Wasn't that
What
Hamburger
about
there
when you
too?
two fucking guys fought?
They said,
What the fuck? You got out of your jersey, and you fucking.
Oh,
had
you know
your
what?
fucking-
All the
was-
fight aside, that was
that was-
real, by the way.
That was a no. I know.
No, I can
No
tell you that
shit,
was real.
was
Everybody
real.
thinks that's real. That's like two Sutter brothers, wheeling
know.
off
Is
because
that the only time you guys fought?
Yeah, I mean, it was the only time that was created because it needed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Chaser was doing.
well,
was
he had
reacting.
some shit. He got in some shit storms at practice. One of them because Kerry Clark fought Link Gates, and Link Gates got kicked out.
Linky was-
And Link had got him, and he's getting him, and I know he's gonna get Link. The funny, the
But he
the
beats the
irony,
shit out of me. And Corky does well, and I fight him the second time. And
He catch you?
Well, no, he did. I looked like an idiot. I was fucking.
Were
I
you
was
scrambling? Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't hit
yeah.
him. I didn't get anywhere near it. I mean, I literally chased him on his bus. I
Yeah.
was so freaking mad.
But the irony of that story is, Link gets me a year later in the minors.
2 years because he spent the first year. Yeah,
2 years in the minors.
I was waiting for him.
Where at?
And
Where
twist
with a-
in
with a
Peoria,
bomb?
he gets me. Okay. And I'm like, fucking, I need stitches in there. The only place I've got stitches 3 times in fights in my life, but I got it over my right eye. There's a little scar there. I'm bleeding, but he's knocked me around pretty good. And I get in the locker room, getting stitched, and he goes, buddy, fuck, don't worry, I'm going to get him. I go, no, I'm going to fight him. I got him again. We're at home. I got to get him again. He goes, I'm getting him. And I said,
No, it was
"Twist-"
already. I was.
You know, he's wound up already. He wanted to fight with him. He's
No.
waited 2 years of
Only 2 years for that motherfucker.
yeah. So here we go. We're like, okay. I get out of the stitch room as the game started, and as I get out, Link has been let out of the penalty box. These two go. You can look it up. He knocks Link cold, and so now it looks like Big Brother's protecting me, right? I'm pissed. I'm like, God damn it, I want to fight because Link can't think. Never mind, fight again, right? So they two-toe him off. He's stumbling around and gets in the penalty box. He's all fucked up.
Helmet's broken. He takes the helmet, just throws it.
Yeah.
I was
He was
laughing.
he was wild.
And you got called up the next day.
Yeah, the next no, no. Listen to this. Now I play the next night against
it.
against Milwaukee, and Jose Charbonneau is out there lipping off. I seen you last night, Chase, at the game. Not so good, just lipping off to me, right? Trying to stir up the shit. I fucking spear him and I cross check him and I punch him in the face and I get thrown out of the game. And after the game, Wayne Thomas is calling me and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get shit here. And Wayne calls me and he goes, how'd you feel about last night? I go, I got the shit kicked out of me. I haven't had that happen in a couple of years, but I can tell you that was embarrassing. He goes, well, put your pride aside because you're going to St. Louis. They need somebody. Herb and Todd have both broke their hands. Both broke their right hands, and you're going to go up.
Herbie broke his on a beer bottle.
No, Cliffy broke it, didn't he?
Oh, I know. I was
Or
just-
did he break Cliffy's hand?
he broke
He
it.
Cliff
broke
Ronning?
Cliffy's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he slashed Cliffy at practice. That was the end
Oh
of
no,
Herbie.
little Cliffy running. I should
Yeah,
say.
little Cliffy. Anyways, I got called up after that game, and then I ended up being up for the year. So
So that's exactly what I was saying.
yeah.
Better skilled,
Mhm.
same job.
Mhm.
All right, but was able to go take and capture. I didn't have the skill level going in there. Well, I didn't have the skill level when I went up there.
Well,
But
they
here's
didn't have
the-
enough players too.
But
They were
here's
gonna
the
make
thing:
a
so they
trade.
need a player.
Mhm.
You can't bring me up. I can't play. Shit, I was lucky to get a uniform. Ask Brett Hall. But the point is this: the fuck gave this guy a uniform? The point is that's going back to he gets called to suspension the rest of the year. Why? Rightfully so. But here's the thing: when we join back together, it's perfect because the role that I got to hold for so many years was because of him and vice versa.
No, man.
No, because of and vice versa. Could you find that chemistry on another team with somebody else? Maybe, or maybe not. Spent 2 years knew each other very well. So you asked the question: was there animosity or was there any, alpha male shit? Never one time.
Not
You know
once.
why? Because
Good for you.
I understood and Chaser understood what our job roles were and how they were going to be dictated and how important one was to the other. One was to the other because without one or the other, maybe the careers don't go so well. Maybe they don't.
But back then, they could have both of you on the roster, right?
Yeah.
I mean, would it be different, like if you're competing for one spot, versus?
Well,
But there
we,
was
we
not-
kinda
but there
were,
was-
but we never thought about it like that.
But there
Yeah,
was no one
yeah.
spot back then.
yeah,
Yeah, but
There was
even,
no
but
one
even if there
spot.
was, even if because I got called up and then they said, "Oh, he's reliable, we can put him into this spot," and we still needed we needed Twister. That year was fucking miserable. We had nobody. Like I mean until we didn't even get Basil.
What
We
year
had
was
nobody.
that? What year?
Fucking. I don't know, like 90
94?
maybe 94.
Yeah.
It was
No,
miserable.
Killers
that was
everywhere.
right at the beginning.
I
That
was
ni-
I was the
89,
fucking
90.
tough guy. We didn't have
Monsters are roaming.
we didn't have
everywhere.
anybody.
And I got traded that 89, 90 or 90, 91 is
No.
when I got traded in the 90,
91,
90,
92.
90, 91 is when I went to,
Oh, yeah.
to after whatever shitstorm that I
91.
off whatever, but sued but that's another story. The point is that I saw how relevant the two of us were together, and so did Chaser.
Yeah.
The relevance was that team was extremely tough, and they won the 18 in a row, won the cup, but there was a piece missing. That piece was the guy who Chaser had to pick up all the work. That wasn't a one man work job. That was not a one man team. One man on a team
400
league.
elements and like
Yeah.
That's not a one man team.
So does that ever go away? Because even now, your relationship, I mean, you're there for him with all the stuff that he's going through now. It's just like
But-
he's always your teammate, right? That never changes, does it?
Well, in some cases it does, meaning not with him and I, but there's plenty of guys out there that it's just a relationship that's been built over years and mutual respect with the understanding, I got you, you got me, no questions asked. If you got to pull the pin, you got to pull the pin and jump on the thing, you do it, whatever the reason may be.
I
There's
could
never
give
a
you
question.
100
Never a question.
stories about us, and
Never
you just
Q&A.
shake your head. Like people mistake us all the time for one another. Like it's just like
Chasing twist.
When do you
Twist
guys
and
think
chase.
you
I love it.
The popularity was at its highest?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like we're growing up and people are naming their dogs Twist and Chase
yeah.
and
when
all
we
that
came,
type of
when
stuff.
just
When
before
we
his
came-
94,
accident,
95?
just before his
Yes.
accident, I'd
Yeah.
say
Yes.
it was probably at its peak.
You guys are doing commercial. You're doing everything.
Yeah, that was
all
80,
the
that
fucking
was
shit.
80, 98. 98. Well, I mean, as together as players, that was probably 94 to 96 or
Yeah.
somewhere 90. Then
Well, whatever year you got hurt, I mean, we were both here. I mean,
yeah. Yeah,
and,
I
and,
guess,
and,
yeah.
and you, I mean,
88, 98, 99.
I had a guy driving down the highway one time, and I was probably on my phone talking, and I was on my phone talking, but I probably cut him off. He pulls up beside me in his diesel, and he's pissed off, and he's got a buddy with me. He's telling me to pull over. I'm like, fuck. I'm on 270. I keep talking. Now he keeps swerving towards my
So
my truck. I go, I gotta go. I get on the phone with Twister. What are you doing? He goes, I'm just coming east from my house. He's out in Defiance. I'm like, well, I got two assholes in a truck right now getting me to pull over. I go, where are you at exactly? He goes, oh, I'm just crossing the bridge. He goes, I said, pull into Boone's Crossing.
In Chesterfield.
You know,
Chesterfield Valley.
Chesterfield
Good
Valley.
God.
I go, pull into. Well, no, he goes, pull into Boone's Crossing. Goes, we'll pull in there. So we're going down the
It's like a
highway.
trap.
So funny.
These guys are so, they're all over me, and I'm trying to keep away from them, boxed in by a semi, and they can't get ahead to get on my ass. I signal to go to Boone's Crossing. They signal, make the right. The bank's there, make the right. He's leaning on the box or on the hood of his truck with these spec glasses on, pulled down, over his nose, and he goes, these guys. So I pull over and I'm maybe about 3 stalls from him. I jump out of the truck and he goes, and this guy goes, "Man, you motherfucker!" He starts yelling at me. And he goes, "Hey, Chaser," and I go, "What?" He goes, "I got that big fat fucking red." And I swear to God, this guy stopped dead, looked at Tony and goes to his buddy, "That's fucking Twist. Get in the truck." And I'm like, they didn't know who I
didn't
was
know
from
who
the
you
Man
were?
in the Moon. And they go, "That's fucking Twist." And I guarantee you they drove away and said, "Oh, it was Chase and Twist."
Yes.
It was the fastest fight that never happened. It was so funny. It was just like somebody bitching at you on the ice, and you're like, Twister,
could
go,
have been
"Shut up,
legends.
you
Shut
got
up."
me next." And I'm done.
Could've been
Squashed.
legends.
I remember Bergie tells this story about, he goes,
And
he
you know who
told
Bergie is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Marky.
he- and the
Bergie.
same guy, just like Shanny, the
Oh,
job
yeah,
that he
yeah.
hold.
Oh yeah.
How do you not go out drinking with that?
Oh, yeah.
All the stories that Bergie
Yeah.
has when he played, and he's captain that position. It's
yeah,
kind of
you
funny,
gotta watch what you say about Berge. But
right?
in this
Anyways,
case, he's
the-
telling the story in the restaurant. We're having dinner, me and him, and we had a good crew like Bob Blake, Nelly Jans, Todd McClellan, when they were all with LA, and then a couple of our junior teammates.
That was a Carbon.
And we're at Carbon having dinner. And Berge goes, Chassar. Calls me Chassar. He goes, "Remember when the big guy break Rob Ray's face?" And I go, "Yeah, but there's,
And he
We
doesn't
had
talk
Rob Ray
like that.
on
He only
talking
does
about
when he
that.
tells
yeah."
stories.
And he goes, "Well, let me tell." He goes, So then we go to Buffalo the next year, and Twister has the surgery on his shoulder, and he's not there, and so Chassar, it's the race for Chase.
Yep.
And he goes, and Chassar is out on the ice, and Rob Ray run at him, and he elbowed him in the face. And the TV timeout, they're all yelling at Chassar, and he said, "Don't worry, I'll fight all you guys tonight. And the fucking big guys at home watching on TV tonight, and he's going to be ready next Wednesday when you come there. So just be remembering, the big guy, he'll be ready Wednesday. But don't worry, I got all you tonight." Barnaby, Ray, all yapping.
Oh, Lord.
He goes, and then Pavel scored 3. We win the game. The fight, it's really easy.
You did.
And then
catch
what
Fraser,
happened?
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You caught him bad.
That's a funny story.
You know, he's
Tell
like
that later.
Tell it now.
He
No,
fucking. We
wait.
talked to him about that. Like that was.
He's a great dude.
That
You
was
guys had
right
him
before
on?
He was
God,
great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fucking
so
awesome.
him and I had a running feud only because he'd never fight me. And I get it.
Mhm.
He actually played ice. I didn't. I was in Quebec. But we played Buffalo 2 hands full every, preseason and regular season. They're in the division where they're in the regular season and the pregame or the preseason game. So out of all those freaking games, he'd never fight me. So slowly, I got weeded out. I was only playing at home when they showed up. When we went to Buffalo, there's no chance of me playing because those guys
And
aren't.
he would
they're-
act up too.
They would act like freaking fools. But if I was in the lineup, they wouldn't. But here's the thing: they know I'm not getting on the ice. They just skate away from me.
Pierre Pagé.
They would say they skate away from me, and I get it. Well, every time I went to Buffalo, Pizza, who was their dressing room guy, who was their equipment manager, he'd bring the bike, and you remember the bowels of Buffalo, just that
Oh,
old,
God.
Jesus God, you're down with the rats, cycling a bike, and Pizza would bring me food, and
The
we
odd or whatever.
watch the game and pedal the bike and watch it on TV and exchange things or whatever. One day, Pizza comes into St. Louis, and he goes, "Razor's ready for you." And I looked at Pizza, I go, "That's a rich one." And he goes, "Yeah, he fought Francois Leroux, which you gave him a lesson to. Oh my God, fucking 6'6" of just giants."
Big boy. Yep.
So he goes, he got the best Leroux, and I go, "Whatever." He goes, he's ready for it. I got, "Bet you $20 I knock him the fuck out." And he goes, "You're on." First shift that we get out to, and now here's the disrespect part that this is why I was mad. I wasn't so bad about, thinking that Pizza didn't give a shit. Or we line up and it was a different frickin' Rob Ray. All of a sudden, where the frick did you get those balls to drag? Like he just a different feel. Like he had that frickin' swagger. And that made me mad.
Yeah.
That pissed me off
He
because
did
up to
have
this
swagger.
point he never had any of that. And you're coming to St. Louis and waving that dick around. That I was mad because of only one thing. "Oh, I'll fight you, do whatever." But he came in, I was like, "I'm ready for you, Mom." We dropped the gloves. And it ends pretty quick. Watch the video. But he's in the penalty box, I am, and he's, hey, Twister, I still riding your ride? I said, absolutely. And he sneezed. When he
And it
sneezed,
fucking
face falls. All right. Now,
Yep.
this is during the play. And he looks at me and goes, is it bad? I go, oh, you got to go next fucking-"
Describe what you saw though. Like what do you mean?
His
His
face fell.
Like
It just fell.
fell
like,
down,
It
collapsed.
fell. The nasal
The
cavity
orbital
here,
bone
this
was-
had fallen
collapsed.
flat, right?
And
it
he kept
was-
going like this,
Yeah.
and it's just going like
Watch
this.
the video.
It was not
And it's
good.
down like by his chin.
It was
Oh,
not. It was
God.
awkward.
Yeah,
And
it
so
was
we got so
elephant
right
man.
after the game, pizza comes. I mean, so I always enjoy doing the Mr. T. It's all about reputation and intimidation.
course.
So I run and do the Mr. T workout. That's it. Get in the short shorties. Hurry up, do your little bike ride, get a Mr. T pump, and go out and fix a stick that you never use. Seriously, as everybody, their dressing room's coming out. So I get the Mr. T workout all jacked up, getting ready for next game by fucking taping a stick.
Fake
The,
tape.
the stupidity of it
Yeah.
makes me laugh, but it was all part of
Intimidation, baby.
all part of the play.
Damn right.
Here comes freaking pizza Twister. Come with me. Come. He goes. We go into the dressing room into where Ray is. He goes, "You can't say a thing. You can't say a thing. Did I set this fight up? They're going to fire me." And I go, "What's wrong?" He goes, "He's at the hospital. I don't know what's going on. I think he broke something, but don't say a fucking word because they're going to fire me." So I held that close to vest for like 5 or 6 years. And we were in Toronto. I think I met you and your mom at a restaurant with you in Toronto. Long story short, we did an interview there.
Oh yeah.
And
I think it was Ice Guardians.
I don't know what it was. And we had a conversation in the green room. And I go, I guess I can tell it. You're retired. I'm retired. He goes, this is how that fight happened. He goes, oh, yeah, Pizza told me after I retired. He told him the story. I said, oh, good, because I kept it close to the vest. He goes, wish I would have known that motherfucker had made that better. Else I would have been. I said, but you came out all cock of the walk. He says, oh, yeah, I gave it to LaRue. And he goes, that really put my career in a kind of a.
Dude, it set him back.
It set him
he
back.
told the exact same story actually on
But
our
you
podcast.
fought LaRue, right?
Yeah.
It was his last game.
So
Was
he remembered it.
The same guy, right?
Well, LaRue, I mean,
Punished him.
Yeah.
LaRue, literally the fight, they got LaRue there. They think LaRue's going to take on Twister's going to kill him, and Twister's hurt, and Twister's going to kill him because he caught Twister good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he,
but-
he had the thing on. I remember that.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you what,
I remember
I'm
that.
nervous as shit because, and then Mark Crawford starts yelling at me, try him. And if you listen to the audio from the bench audio in the video, you can actually hear them saying, that's a beating. That's a fucking beating. Him and Darcy Wakaluk, I think was the goalie,
Darcy Wakaluk.
shooting his fucking mouth off. Stop the puck and shut up. And then, and Crow, right?
Yep.
Screaming at me, try him. Now he's playing right defense. He moves up to left wing in front of their bench, and they're all
And he's a
yelling
big left winger.
at-
The
Yeah.
guy can't see it backwards, let alone forwards.
Those big tags,
So-
I remember.
I get into it with him, and I'm not doing very good at the start, and then I catch him with one uppercut,
Yep.
and I back him into the glass, which is where I wanted to get big guys because then they couldn't get full leverage on me.
Yep.
And once I stood him up, I started winning the fight. And then when I hit him and he fell down, his shoulder came out. And when his shoulder came out, I punched him in the face twice down on the ice, just smashed him. And everyone's always like,
That's very disrespectful.
oh, that was,
Fuck
God,
that.
you would
He
never,
always told
you
me.
would never,
He always told me to
you
do
would
it. I love
never
it.
punch a guy when he's laying on this.
They
I'm
don't
like,
give a
fuck
fuck.
that. I don't give a fuck.
You told me that when I was a
Because-
young
Never,
kid.
No.
I'm
don't
telling
give
you
a
this right
fuck.
now. I guarantee you this. If I didn't get my licks in when I had chances like that, they're going to come back after me.
Yeah.
And when I fucking
Good
give guys
going.
reminders, that was it for a whole bunch of them. That ended his career. And I mean, I don't feel bad about it or anything like
Why
that. It
would
ended his
you?
career. No, I don't. But
He tried it in your career.
but
Like,
the
that's
point,
what
but
it
the
goes.
point of it, the whole thing was, I turned around and I motherfucked that Colorado bench, and I knew who it was. And then when Crow got to NHL Network years later, and we had to do a thing, I said, before we go in this room and have a production meeting, I'm going to hear something from me, and it pisses me off to this day. And he remembered it, and he said, I apologize. I said, all right, man, we're going to have fun. And we went in the room, and
That's
He
it.
apologized
That's
to you,
it.
huh?
oh, yeah.
Good for him.
Can I ask
could see
real
Good
quick
for
before
him.
we get out of here? When you fought him for the first time, was it what you
the
thought?
first time, the last time.
The last
We
time.
only fought once.
He
I
only
know,
fought once.
but
You
was it
fucking guy.
what you how you thought it would be, like his strength?
No,
and
I thought
whatever?
I thought this. fucking Yard Ape was going to kill me.
You did good.
And it
was
you
a
know,
great
so I'm
fight.
fighting
It was a good-
scared, but
damn
I'm
good
also
fight.
fighting like I fought mentally.
Mhm.
I know how I have to fight him.
Yeah.
But you got to get there before you can
yes.
fight him that way. You got to get to that position,
Mhm.
get him against the glass, or get inside on
Yep.
his right arm. I had no chance of getting in there when he dropped his arm inside my fucking from me to Jance.
Oh,
It's like,
God.
oh fuck. And I had to crawl up his arm in that fight.
Yep.
Was getting hit a couple times, you know. But didn't
And you
go
guys
the
went
way-
out
were
that
you-
night, right? After the game.
Well,
whatever.
we never
Yeah.
we never actually really.
Oh, you
talked
talking about him?
Yeah, when you fought him, was
fuck,
it
no? With him,
no, was it?
I
yeah.
actually said to him, he's like smarten up, and he goes, Keenan's pissing and moaning, and I said, fuck him, and he goes, listen, you're putting me in a tough spot. I said, I swear to God, he just kicked the shit out of Mark Jansen,
Mhm.
and Jansen's eye ended up like
He's a good dude.
Like Rob Ray.
Rob Race,
like
which
him.
was awful, and it never happened until after the game. He sneezed in the shower.
Oh,
we were
Jesus,
going out.
Fuck.
And he went, and he was holding his face, and I felt fucking horrible. But anyways, he beat Jance. And I as soon as he said that, I said, what did you say? And he goes, seriously, fuck this guy. I go on Twister's arm, you see me go, I go, why don't we just fight and get it over with? Now he's living in my house with his family. You know, we're best buddies. And
Yeah, I'm
he
paying
go-
rent.
He goes,
Not paying rent.
I am paying
No,
rent.
he's paying.
I'm signing
Yeah.
checks over to him.
Yeah.
yeah. They went up that fucking
Yeah,
month,
yeah,
too.
like
But
that.
anyway, he goes, are you fucking serious? And I go, yeah, let's just get it over. Because I knew that fucking prick Keenan was going to keep sending him out. And so, and putting him in a bad spot. I didn't want him in a bad spot. I'm like, fuck it. We'll fight. Now, I've seen him fight enough to know how I'm going to fight with him, too.
Well, I got the buggy whip right off the bat.
Till he got out of the
You got
jersey,
out
you
of
got no chance.
it. You got out of it quick.
So when when Twister's down on the ice, I should have jumped on him, right? Instead of letting him up and turning my head going, oh, I'm going to find another article of clothing, knowing I've fucking
I know.
been in the locker room with him
Oh.
for 20 fucking years and there's no article of
Ain't
clothing
nothing.
to grab,
Ain't nothing.
you know? And so, the end wasn't the result I was looking for, but at the end of the day, I didn't want to put him in a bad spot. And he was in a bad spot. And that fucking Keenan did it.
It was
to
a
me.
shitty.
Were you thinking about him though before the game?
Oh, I hated him. I
No.
hate
Were
him.
you thinking about him?
No. Not at
Really?
all.
No, neither
No.
of us.
No.
Well, here's the thing. The point being is, if it happens, it
Because I
happens.
wasn't going to do. I
But
wasn't
in
doing.
case it did happen, get that fucking helmet
When
down.
he ran,
you
when
know
he
he's
knocked,
gonna get you.
No, when he knocked Jansen's around, I started running at Murray Barron.
Okay.
Great big monster, right? They had fucking guys that were
Big
tough.
Bear was.
Big Bear didn't want nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. And so that, I don't remember who the fuck I went after. I'm not going after him because he's already
think it was
snapped
Cornell.
Jance.
Yeah.
This is all the same game.
And it's somebody that could fight besides him. I don't know who the fuck it was. And I start working them over a little bit. And Keenan sees that
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
right in front of the bench, Murray
Keenan.
Barron. I give him one like this in the arm right here. And he goes, what the fuck off like this?
That's
and does
exactly
nothing.
it.
And that fucking pisses Keenan off. Now
Yep.
he goes over and he's sending him out after me.
That was
And-
a shitty position.
Yeah.
No
but I
shit.
mean,
It was a good fight.
No, I
It was.
I
initiated.
hated it when I was a kid. Just so you know.
Oh,
I
so
hated
you
it.
should have seen
A
Jerry
lot
Clinton.
of people hated
Remember
it.
Jerry Clinton?
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Clinton
Hated
came
it.
down to the room, fucking hauled me, came right in the
Hey, people.
hauled me the fuck out of the
We
room
don't
and
want you
said,
two doing that."
go get twisties, yelling at them. You fucking two got to smarten up and get along. I'm like,
I know.
Jerry, fucking relax. We're
Blues
fine.
fans
We're
are
going,
like,
going to
what are
fucking.
we doing?
We're going to
Yeah.
Harry's
The
to
real,
dinner.
the real
What the
truth,
fuck?
though,
Harry's,
you watched
baby.
it.
Yeah.
You watched it.
I
And you-
hated it.
See, that's so
hated
cool
it.
to hear that from you
Hated it.
because you've always
Yeah.
said,
My
you know,
parents,
I remember-
everyone, I remember
I
watching with them.
You
We're
were
like,
everybody
stop.
hated it.
So
Stop.
there's a kid who grew up and thinking has that attachment.
You
And
know?
but it was real. And it was
Yeah.
real, but it was a job. I never thought about neither to chase her, but when it started to go down, it was like,
It's gotta do what you gotta do, baby.
now there was no it wasn't like I was gonna fight Todd you and when I hated Todd because we ended up coaching, loved the guy.
Yeah.
But when he played, him and I did not get along. It wasn't like that.
He caught you with one.
Well, oh,
You
absolutely.
caught him with one. You,
all the things
he
that,
got cut open.
But I went into
Who?
that game.
When?
Todd and
He
Twister.
cut you in the
No,
game?
they went toe to toe. Twister cut him, but he caught you with one too.
Oh yeah. No, he caught me.
You guys
I,
went toe to toe.
And and Todd hated
I know
fighting
every
me.
fight.
When it,
I know every
he
fucking fight.
hated it.
When you were talking about a camp when he headbutted you.
Oh, that was a different. So that's a whole
He's a
different.
big. He's a big.
That whole
dude.
camp thing's a whole new story.
Yeah,
But
that was a whole fucking
it wasn't like that.
debauchery.
I went into that game
Jesus.
with I was heavy in the drawers, if you know what I'm saying. I was heavy in the drawers. I was starting to get a little erect at the thought of getting busy because that's I wanted them.
Yeah.
That was never a thought.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
get that.
Yeah.
You know,
I know what you
went in
mean.
there with
Yeah,
you know,
I know. We don't
like
want,
Bobby Probert wanted to get busy. You know it, and you're
Yeah.
relishing the moment, and going to get with it. That wasn't how
When the
that
case.
worked.
No.
All right. So last thing.
No, I will not make out with you. You asked me
What-
before the program.
what are you doing now? I mean, like, what makes you so content to kind of stay out of the limelight? You know, we don't see
Wasn't-
you a ton. You did television obviously for a long time, but you just do your own thing.
Because his job is to keep me informed, and he's good at it. And I didn't. It's not something I've always been a quiet to myself.
Yeah.
Even when I played, I wasn't. I was not the guy to call you back unless there's a problem. I wasn't the guy who kept up to date. Never had the Rolodex. Didn't had the friends, but never followed up. I was just always quiet, and
Yep.
but quiet too, meaning, I mean, we went out. I was never quiet. We did our things, but I wasn't that guy, and never wanted to be that guy.
No, you weren't quiet.
Yeah,
You weren't quiet.
Well,
And
that's
then
what I'm
fucking
saying.
whole
So
fucking-
why did I remove?
God.
I lost flavor for the game when
Yeah.
when it changed.
Yep.
I did. I lost a lot of flavor because it was no longer the attachment to the emblem was everything when we played. I mean, there was no FM, and you know what I'm saying. The emblem, like Bobby Plager said, that nameplate's interchangeable, but the emblem in the front is not. And I took that to heart. And I mean,
That's
when
why
we
it takes
fought,
a
that was
special player to play here.
that took it to heart. When we fought, it was all about the emblem. It wasn't about chase and twist. It was about the emblem. All right, this is my father. This is my house. No, this is my house. Well, check what jersey you're wearing. That's in the head. Hold on. We're still friends, but it's at the end of the day, it's about this as much as friendship. But going back to what it is, now there's no jumping off point for me because my transition was immediate. There was no transition.
Yeah.
Playing, rehab, out,
Change
completely
life.
100%,
Yep.
but not feeling bad about it.
No warning. Yeah.
No,
Just-
but
it's
my
over.
point was I was content with that, so I didn't want to jump back in. There are a lot of guys and over the course of years, everybody makes different moves. Like everybody makes moves when they're going to retire, a direction they want to go. Chase's entire career was always had hockey was going to be his gig in some way. It would shape all the connections and the live wires made over the course of his career are now becoming important and pertinent. I did business. I mean, really. I mean, and strong business connections with realistic foundations. I wasn't interested in building that when I was playing. Certainly wasn't building it after I was played. I already knew kind of where I wanted to be. The question asked, why did I step out? There's no, number one, I wanted out of the game. And number two, there's no jumping off point. At that point, when I had retired, the last bastions of the last gladiator or the guy that was hired to do the job was gone. It was gone. But the game changed because of it. Because the guys that were doing the job forgot why they were doing it and thought they were going to face
Well,
off
this
against each
liberal
other.
bullshit came in there.
Well, I mean, long story short, I can't buy the program. So now it's gone
Speaking
completely
of
the
which,
other
what's he doing
direction.
with a mask on back there?
Wait, all right.
We told him.
He
hey,
said he's
we
sick.
Said, he's sick.
He's sick.
He's sick. He's sick. We said you might get.
Aiden, we
They
love you,
might
baby.
chirp you for that, but that's
I
he
did. I
knows.
warned
Did
him.
you tell him you can't catch cancer?
Yeah, you can't get your feet with a mask on behind the back of the studio.
He's
I
sick
think he's
though.
doing us a
He's
favor.
got. He had a fever.
Oh,
So,
he had a
A
fever.
couple days ago.
COVID.
He's good.
He'll
Long
get,
COVID.
he'll get a booster
Um,
shot.
Long COVID.
You gonna be around the rink? You gonna be?
Yeah, I'm around.
you
going
like,
to-
like, listen, I started. Look, him and I just for whatever reason we don't do shit together because not because we're not. I guess because we're not asked, but we. So people like.
The only time
sit-
I do shit is when he calls me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
No, we went to Saskatoon and did a gig last year. It was unreal. We've done a couple of things together. It's funny. You can do an autograph session and have, 100 people show up. You do an autograph session with him, you got 400 people show up. He does an autograph session with him, he's had 150 show up. He does it together, there's 400 show up. But And we were supposed to do this show where my podcast is, and you guys fucking lied. So we came here.
Whoa, here
I
comes
asked,
the heat.
hey, I asked for one I've never given these guys favors, apparently. One favor. Hey, I'd like to just do it, so that I can have a trial run here. Yeah. We'll get Twister. Well, now we got you and Twister. We don't want anything fucking up. So we're going to do it at our studio.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Next one we're doing in your
Wait,
studio.
well,
No, the
what
fuck
do
you
you
guys
want me to
you'll be
do?
paying
What
me.
do you-
No.
You think you're
We
going to be
love you.
allowed in it
Yeah.
now?
I know.
No, we don't ask.
I
We
will
just
be.
show up. We just show
Well,
up.
well, you can. With your checkbook open, you're
Yeah.
absolutely correct.
We'll just show up.
You fucked the pass
Hey,
up.
I want you coming
We
down
love
to
you
the
guys,
rink
man.
too.
I got
Pardon
it.
me?
I want you coming down to a game this year too.
Good luck, chum.
Comes to a game.
Good luck.
Good luck, chum.
Hey,
He's
they're
got
good
work to
teams.
do.
They're
Dude,
good
No,
he
teams.
lives
no,
out- he lives in Defiance.
The only games I went to were with him last
I
year.
know.
Yeah.
Come
With
with
No,
the
us.
games with
seriously.
me, and then
The only
once in a
games I
while,
went to
they
was
need
one
us
with
to-
him. That was it.
They need us to do something.
Can we keep doing some events?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go to Nashville?
We're going to Phoenix. Sure.
Really?
Yeah. During the
Olympic break.
no, during the waste management golf tournament.
Oh Jesus, Murphy.
The Sausage Fest.
It-
Play your cards
look,
right. You get invited. You took a step back today.
You're right, I did, and I owe you guys. It's
Wow.
funny. If you guys had a child, it'd be me. Just so you know. Just so you,
Hold on.
you two, mother. If
Hold
you
on.
had a kid, it's me. Just so you know.
Wow, we don't fun.
I
well,
watched
18,
I watched the XO commercial and I can't help but
41,
laugh.
17, 41, 17.
You
might-
it makes
Could be
sense.
your-
It makes sense. You two motherfuckers. I love you guys.
It could be.
Hey, we appreciate you guys
Yeah.
coming on.
Thanks for
Seriously,
having
Thanks,
we
Chase.
love
Yeah,
you.
Great to see you. Man.
Awesome.
Twister, all the best, man.
Thanks, guys.
You're the best.
Keep in touch with yourselves. And
Yeah.
it was a pleasure for you guys to do
Keep in
the.
touch with
Yeah,
yourself.
always do.
It was a pleasure for us to do the interview for you today.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, that's what we said.
But
We're
you
not
did,
going
a,
to
you
do
did a
anything.
hell of a job keeping your mouth shut.
And
those
that,
for the
seriously
first
though,
time.
You kept your
First time.
the first time
Hey,
ever you kept
ever.
you
You
kept that
fucking-
thing. I mean, it was
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
And
Not
can
just-
we get a band here? I think his tongue's bleeding.
Chaser.
Not just that.
Chaser.
Yeah.
We went to his house a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I get there early, of course. Andy's fucking late. He's like, "Where am I? I'm in Defiance."
His
man."
dog looked like Ray Lewis
He
staring me
fucking
down
walks
at
in.
the fucking
The
door.
dog gets him, and then Twister fucking comes out and goes, "The fuck down, boy, motherfucker!" And he's like, "Oh God, help! Help!" It's the funniest fucking thing.
Oh
He put you down.
my god!
That's pretty funny.
And
you
he's
know,
never seen a
I
gun
thought
before.
Defiance was nice.
It is
Fuck
nice.
yeah, it's nice.
Like a
Yeah,
going down
damn
With
right.
that fucking
Especially
pool
that
in the
place.
backyard, he's shooting guns out.
Very
Get outta
dangerous. Very
here.
dangerous out there.
Thank
Oh,
you guys
hell.
for coming in. Seriously.
All right, that was
I got
Chase and Twist.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I don't. When I mentioned them both at the same time, some people were like saying it's Chaser and Twister. I'm like, no. When you say it together, it's Chase
Jason
and
Twist. I
baby.
get that. You know, you're right on that.
It's
If
not,
you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you've been in St. Louis for this long,
people
like, you know.
name their dogs. A lot of dogs.
It's Twist,
Chase and
Chaser,
Twist.
Oshi,
Oshi was a good dog name.
Andy.
Oshi back on ESPN and John Kelly on ESPN.
John
Congrats
Kel-
to both of them.
Yep, we talked about John Kelly. We haven't talked about Osh.
I don't know if we talked about him with you. I think maybe we said that
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
going to
yeah.
get some games with ESPN.
Yep.
But Osh, big shout out to him doing studio stuff with ESPN. TJ Oshie, one of the most popular players to ever come through
Yep.
St. Louis. Loved his career, loved his game, loved his balance on his skates, loved his reverse hits, loved his
Yep,
offense.
big time reverse hits.
Great teammate.
Ty's got to look at that.
Yeah.
How Osh did that. He was great at it, man. Invited trouble, like, oh, I got it. What's going on? Boom, put you down.
Mhm.
Took a step. Now he's going in there.
Yeah.
He make those little boom backhand shove.
Mhm.
You know, he was really good at that. Not a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big guy at all. So, EJ, by the way, Eric Johnson
Oh,
retired.
Thank
I
God,
love
I'm glad
you,
brought
EJ.
that up.
Me and you went through some hardcore times. No big deal. It's all good. It all
What do you
worked
mean?
out.
You didn't get along?
No, we got along big time.
Well, that's what people would interpret that to mean.
no, we
So
got along.
clarify.
Me and EJ were like, yeah, we hung out a lot. All good.
Yeah, I
The
might,
golf
I
course
might
thing.
have to get him
the,
on
the
podcast.
golf course thing.
Because
I didn't do that, but it's all good.
I might
That
have
set
to-
him back, but it all worked out.
I might have to get him on the podcast because you haven't done that.
You-
Yeah.
You can get him on your podcast.
I might have to get him on. Well, I'll get him on this one.
You would do that.
I wouldn't. On how
Get
he
him on
sings.
here. Yeah, no, I'd kill you. I'd kill you. I'd kill him too. He's an awesome guy. I love him. I had such a good time with him, man. Had ups and
The
downs. Just like
players that
Lucic.
Cam had like a lot of fun with are afraid to come on the podcast.
I know.
They think he's gonna bring up something.
I'm
like,
not. I won't do that.
I know you wouldn't.
I'm not. They
O-
can say whatever about
Oshie
me.
and EJ.
I know.
We
Bergie-
love Oshie,
Bergie did.
and we love EJ. man.
Bergie did.
Dude, I feel like EJ. I feel like, and we had a great text exchange the other day, man. I've known that kid just like you, but I feel like I've
love
known him
him.
since he was just a
I
little
love him.
teeny child.
Yeah, he's a little teeny bopper, man. Handsome motherfucker. Did his thing, hung out with all the older guys. Just got jammed up, and he figured it out. And he went up to become a Stanley Cup champion. And played fucking how many games?
Over 1,000.
Over 1,000 games. First pick overall. Got ridiculed a little bit.
You did.
Jonathan Taves, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And he figured it out, and he won. Now he's laughing, and he can do whatever he wants.
What will Taves?
I love that
Taves'
man.
numbers look like at the end of the year?
Why?
Who's gonna have more points, Kane or Taves this year?
Elementary fucking question right there. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? It's Kane.
Okay. It's
He'll have
Kane.
more points than Taves.
Taves got hurt.
He did, but is it serious?
So that's it. I don't know.
I don't think
When
it
you're
is.
when you're that age, it is serious.
Yeah.
Did he get rocked into the board?
When
Did you
haven't-
see that?
When you haven't played in a couple of years.
No shit. Did he get rocked? Did you see that play?
I gotta look at it.
He kind of turned and bam right into the boards.
Oh, jeez.
I know. I'm rooting for him, man. I like him too.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
So, speed it up.
Well, no, I'm just got me thinking.
Let's go.
about that. We wish everybody the best of luck. Hey, man, hockey
We love
season
you guys.
starting this week. We've got so much in store.
Yep.
Can you tell people what to expect? How the show may float a little bit each week?
Yeah, it might be on a
Explain.
Thursday. It might be on a Tuesday. Like we're gonna have to juggle a couple of things, and
We're gonna try to do as many shows like
yeah.
in person.
Andy's gonna be gone.
so, like,
we're all
for
busy.
example, like next Monday night,
yeah,
I land Tuesday morning at like 2:30 in the morning.
we ain't doing anything.
So we
Wednesday-
can't really record it on Monday because it's a game day and it's traveling. So
No, and then it's not
Tuesday
good.
I'm gonna be like,
No, Wednesday we do it.
So maybe we
Who
do
cares?
it on Wednesday.
So we're gonna do it Wednesday, and then we'll put it out Thursday. That's the way it's gonna be.
Okay.
You know, other podcasts do that too. We're gonna bring you the heat. We do it every single week. We have great guests. We have unique guests. So sometimes it's gonna be Tuesday. Sometimes it's gonna be Thursday. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So
You gotta
just
just
follow our social
The-
media.
Listen,
Reach
our
out,
fans
man.
know. Our
and
fans
and so
know.
it's I know it's
We
not
love you,
ideal, but
all
it's,
you.
we got to work around the hockey schedule.
We love all you.
Obviously, in the
Yep.
spring and the summer, we'll be on a consistent day each and every
Yep.
week,
And sometimes 3 weeks in a row we will be. But
Right,
There's gonna be
right,
right.
and we'll try
Andy, don't piss me off. I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
It's all good. So we'll always put something out.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you content. We're gonna give you 3 hours. We got Twister and Chaser talking for an hour and fucking 20 minutes. You know, we probably should have
It could have been longer.
We probably should have deleted a couple things.
If you would have
We probably should have
had to
deleted
guess
a couple
who would
things.
be on time and who would have been late, who would you have guessed?
Twister don't fuck around anymore. He's disciplined as a son bitch.
Military.
He is.
But in fairness, Chaser, he
If-
just kind of forgot, and we called him, and he got here. He said, "I'll be there in
He's
10
fine.
minutes," and he
Yeah,
sure
I
shit
know.
showed up in 10
He's
minutes.
got a lot going on too. They both do. A little different, but they both do.
Icons.
Yeah, that's
Blues
how,
icons.
What do you think? How we got all into hockey? Those two motherfuckers. And I
Well,
know them at
I
a
mean,
young age.
Hey, listen, I loved Chase and Twist when I was a kid, but Brett Hall got me into, and Brian Sutter and Bernie Federico.
How'd that go? These guys got me into it, and I became them. That's how it works. They had a baby, and it's me.
Oh, that's what Cam thinks.
Andy's like, Holly got me into it, and I did nothing. These two got me into it, and I figured it out.
I
A little
used
shout out to
to
them.
write him letters when I was a kid.
They got me into hockey, and I dominated.
Holly, now he's
I
a-
did exactly what they
Now
wanted
he's
me
a
to do.
podcaster.
They groomed me. Woo! Love them.
Stiefel, baby. Brings
Grooming.
us
You didn't figure it out.
the Cam and Strick podcast.
You didn't figure it out.
Stiefel, baby, our
Let's
title
go.
sponsor.
We love
this
you.
is the Cam and Strick podcast presented by.
Stiefel.
What do you see on the Blues jerseys? What are you going to see
Stiefel.
Thursday when you
Stiefel.
tune in
Stiefel.
to FanDuel Sports Network? Which they've got
Stiefel.
so many great, exciting things happening with FanDuel Sports Network
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah, they're
great,
doing things.
Great new leadership. They got a lot of different innovative ideas, different things that are happening, man, that are going to bring the viewing experience to a whole new level.
Hell yeah, baby.
So tune in and be tuned in.
What?
Tune in and then be tuned in.
I know what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
And you're going to see that Stiefel right there, baby,
Oh yeah.
on the jersey.
Stiefel Strickland.
Ron Kuzinski. How would you summarize him?
Lovely human being.
I mean, if there ever was a shit kicker in the finance industry, though,
Oh, you goddamn right. Yeah. He makes people money. So people love him.
how do you look at somebody like that who makes you money?
Like you're better than me at things?
Kind of like how Marner would say, "We're gods around here."
We're gods.
What is he now in Vegas? If he was a god in
A
Toronto,
peasant.
no, what are they?
No, it's just a normal.
What are like the Greek,
Normal
what's the
athlete.
Greek version like of a god?
What?
What's the Greek version of like a?
A god. Andy,
No, I picture the guy with like the sculpture. you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
with, like,
with the world on his hand.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a disc or whatever he's got.
No, it's the world.
Is it the world?
There was actually a
Like
statue.
the naked body,
It
like
was
the
his little
Greek.
wiener. I
It's
know.
got like a leaf over him.
No, it's hair.
What is that thing?
Yes, with the world on his. Atlas. Yeah. He's a
Thank
titan.
you. He's a titan.
You're a titan, Andy.
Thank you.
You look like a titan.
Thank you. Yes, I do.
When I walk past you, I'd be like, God damn, that's a
He's a
fucking
titan.
fucking titan.
He's a titan.
Goddamn titan.
Stiefel, baby.
Tighten it up. Tighten it up.
Firstform.com/Cam
go.
and Strick. Use our link.
Andy hates to be at home.
Only
Maddie,
use our
He
link.
fucking hates it.
Only use our
He
link.
It's odd.
Firstform.com/Cam and Strick. Use our link and use it.
Figure
today.
it out.
Use it today.
go.
SparksHockey.com. Don't go to Seth to get your skate sharpened and ruin your weekend, ruin your tournament.
Them animal bones down yonder. Animal bones.
Mm.
Scary stuff. Not good. Weirdo.
Sparks. Any profile you want, any radius you want. I use 5/8. Ty uses 5/8. Some like a 1/2 inch. Cam likes
Andy will
3/8.
spin off them cats like Forsberg. Like, God, he invites pressure. Andy does. He's like,
and
come
then
at me.
And then you spin off of it.
He spins off. I'm like, he makes a sauce.
Yeah. Oh,
Fuck.
sick
you-
sauce.
God, you're great on your edges. Your edges are
Yeah.
smooth.
I think rollerblading helped me with that, actually.
What? Your what?
Rollerblading may have helped.
Oh, you rolled a ton back in the day.
Toe Dragon Cougars.
You stole it from me. I honestly did do that. They'd go out to get their mail on a Sunday. A Sunday. I'm walking by. I'm skating by. I'm skating by with no shirt on. They're coming out on a fucking Sunday
I'm
to
just
get their
getting the
goddamn.
mail.
Hey Cam, how are you? You want some chili? Yes, I do.
Chili.
Yes, I do.
Blue Note Roofing. 314-920-5713. David Novak, baby. Roofing, siding,
my boy.
gutters,
Fish.
soffit,
Fish.
fascia. And the thing is with Blue Note Roofing, because if you have hail damage or any storm damage,
Hail.
damage,
Hail,
he'll give you that free estimate.
some bitch.
He's a small business owner who does
Badass
big
dude.
things.
Does a lot for hockey in the St. Louis community. He does a lot more than for hockey in the St. Louis
Oh my
community.
God,
than
this guy
anybody you know.
putting more
Just
money
so
into
you know,
hockey around
every
town.
fucking thing he is invested in when it comes to hockey.
Yes.
Youth hockey to pro to everything.
And he's a good person.
Just so you know.
Although I
David
did lose
Novak.
my survivor pool, I may have to buy my way back in.
Nobody cares. Nobody.
I knew I shouldn't have taken Buffalo.
Nobody. Let's go.
Thought it was a good one though.
Let's go.
Blue Note Roofing 314-920-5713. True Float, baby.
Shit kicking.
Yeah. Yeti.
Cold. Warm chairs. Cold coolers.
Yeti.
Yeti. Bunch of Bessies. They are. This thing could fucking fall out your back of your truck at 55 miles an hour.
Mm.
The beer so be good, boy.
Hell yeah.
Damn right.
Okay.
Dang right.
So True Float
And
again.
Matthew McConaughey is alive.
Oh my God, he
My
threw me
dad
off during
is
my
pissing me off right now. My daddy,
Cam.
the OG.
Go to follow Cam for breaking news.
Holy fuck! I don't know what I'm gonna
Cam's
do.
like
with him.
Inside Edition over here.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
This guy is so wrong.
I'm gonna have to make a trip over there
He is just
and
inaccurate.
let him know. He only gets a certain amount of information. He's probably hanging
Who's the
out.
most inaccurate news outlet?
My dad.
You. Don't blame
What?
it on your dad, dude. He's like 70.
He just texted me. He
He's
said
eight-
Matthew McConaughey died. That's why I brought it up.
He's 83 years old and you're doing that.
No, he's 71.
Okay, sorry.
No, you don't know any information on anything.
Why would you do that?
So
to him?
sometimes you have to be wrong and admit it. My dad got me today. He's like, Matthew McConaughey died.
I'm breaking down.
And you're
Connor
breaking down.
McDavid, and he's
No,
Cam's
I
like
fucked
this.
it. I go, that's my boy. No, that would
And,
be a big.
and I'm going like this.
That'd be a big deal if he died.
Oh my
It would have been a
God.
monster. That's worth
Okay,
it.
let's not have.
It's worth it though. If I would have broke that up for that, so I fucked up. We're gonna keep that in there. I don't care.
You're wrong.
I know my dad's wrong. He got me,
RONG.
and now I'm mad. I'm gonna have to call him.
True Float, baby.
He's
Get
not
yourself
getting
a new
super smoked.
cooler.
Dad, you're
Get
not
our
getting
logo.
super smokers
Put your
this weekend.
business logo on there. Out of Edmonton.
You ain't getting
Congratulations.
fucking super smokers this weekend, okay?
Super smokers. Hey, congratulations on on getting McDavid signed for a couple other
Good
years.
job, dude.
And anyway,
And,
hockey season starts this
We
week.
love you guys.
We have so much
Chaser,
to go.
Twister. We got a bunch of cats coming up. You'll see.
Who's winning the cup?
Colorado.
Okay.
I told you that twice already.
All season long,
Sit
follow the
down.
Camera Strict podcast, baby.
I mean the Blues.
Yerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the league. Soul Dragon Cougars, no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go. Mic check, for check, here comes show. Cam throws hits, and he's in